Isn't that lovely? I've not seen that before. Apart from that, say Happy Mothering Sunday. But anyway, isn't it lovely? And I'm here on Sunday. I am here on Sunday. I'll tell you about that. Anyway, good morning. Coming up today... Oh, that didn't work, did it? There we go. 8 o'clock, I've got the Tim Holtz Laptop Bag. That's with Sammy Claridge. Then I've got Beginners Quilting with me, a beginner, at 9 o'clock. Then at 10 o'clock, we've got So Useful Cases. Oh, now I've lost my screen, so I can't read what's coming on. And then at 11 o'clock, we've got Tilda Time. That's with me. Oh, do you know what? We've got some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pieces then to show you. So stay with me. Have a lovely morning with me. Look, Sue from St Helens, I'm wearing it. Sue sent me a letter saying, I'm ever so worried about you, John. You keep losing your glasses. So I've sent you this lovely... I'll take my glasses out there. And she said, I'm sorry it's pink, but it's like, isn't it sweet? And you just clip your glasses into it like that. No, isn't that fantastic? Anyway, Sue, thank you so much. And do you know that my... my older brother, is a consultant surgeon at the hospital in your town. Anyway, let's get on. We are the Sewing Quarter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just over 7 weeks old now. I know. We are a shopping channel, but we're a shopping channel with a difference. We bring you lovely notions, gorgeous fabrics, anything you want for the world of sewing, but we also bring you designers. We bring you experts. I was going to say experts. We bring, and hopefully we bring you inspiration and we bring you fun. Whether you're just a starter offerer or you're the best quilter in the world, hopefully we will bring you some fabulous ideas. Now, we are totally and utterly interactive, so if you want to get in touch, this is the best way to do it. It's called a web chat. All you need to do is go to our website, which is www.sewingquarter.com, and you click... I'll just have a look. Here it comes. What you do is you click on Watch Live, and that big screen comes up, and then you screen down. Now, you see, on my telly here, I keep saying to you, message to you, I keep saying, go to the little pink box, say hello. But I was watching it yesterday at my friend Sarah Green's house, right? And it's not pink on her telly, it's white on her telly. So maybe it's just my little telly here says it's pink. So, or you can email studio@sewingquarter.com, studio@sewingquarter.com. But also, before we go off this page, I just want to show you two things. If you scroll down the page, you'll see products. Now, they will all disappear in a minute, right? They will all disappear in a second, because they're all Natasha's things from yesterday. And everything that I bring you for today's show will appear there. So if you think you've missed something, or you're watching on YouTube later, or watching on the web later, just go to the shopping. It's all right. And Natasha had an awful lot of things to sell yesterday, didn't she? Look at all that. And also some of them are repeated there. Anyway, so go back to the top of the page, and because I'm going to say, if you're shopping with us and you want to pop it into your basket, where we are at the top there, just see to the right there, that must have been the last thing Natasha was selling us, Instal Bright Heat-Resistant Batting. You click on Add to your basket, and then it goes, you click on the red, and it goes up into your basket. What I would do is, if you definitely want it, check out straight away, only because you only get paid one P&P, which I think... Now, P&P, for those who don't know, is post and packaging. When I was at Sarah's yesterday, she kept saying, why do you keep saying P&P? What's that? What's P&P? Post and packaging. So you only pay one of those for a whole day, no matter how many items you buy. Anyway, so shall we start? I think that's everything, isn't it? Oh, look. Oh, it's kit. I've got a kit for you this hour. It's fantastic. What we're making is this, and it's like a laptop case, but a laptop case with a difference, isn't it? It's from Tim Holtz fabric, but let me just show you what you get in the kit, because you get everything. You get absolutely everything in this kit, right? So you get the instructions, you get this lovely dotty fabric here as the lining, you get a charm pack of fabrics, you get the wadding, you get the elastic, and you get the thread. I know, isn't it fantastic? Do you need the instructions, Sammy? Because I'll bring them with me. Oh, it's very warm in here again today, isn't it?
I've just put the iron on it.
Oh, that's even worse. Look at you, your curly hair today.
Oh, thank you.
You look very nice. Give me a kiss.
Thank you.
Mwah. Right, OK, so we're making this, aren't we?
Yes,
Let me just move that away. So, have a look. There's a picture of it there. Have a look at the picture while I'm doing it. Now, it's a kit, remember. It's a kit there, £36. Oh, that's an unusual price, isn't it? £36.96. Because you're getting savings, aren't you? You're getting savings there. So, do you want to have a look at the finished thing here first, and I'll tell you about the kit. So, what you can see there is, you saw it closed there.
There we go.
So we just, you can open it up here. So you've got something for the pens here, Sammy, something for a little carrying there. Room for your notepad here as well. And then it's a different zip one I've got there. And then your laptop can go in there. And that's where the dotty fabric comes. Isn't it fantastic? So, do you want me to repeat what you get in the kit for your £36.96? You get your Tim Holtz charm. Have we got a still of it? Oh, yeah. So you get your Tim Holtz charm pack, which we'll show you because we used all the fabrics, because Sammy's made one and she's about to make another one. You get your thread, you get your elastic, you get your zip, you get your wadding, and you get your lining fabric, and you get your thread. I know. And the instructions. And you get the instructions of how to make it and everything. So, Sammy Claridge.
Hopefully they spell check those for me.
Oh, did you write this?
I wrote them,
right. I'll just get my glasses that Sue sent me. I shall check. Anyway, you will need a charm pack, cotton lining, matching sewing thread, fusible wadding, black elastic and a zip. And you get all of that. You get all of that in the kit there for £36.96. Now, this is the question I asked Sammy earlier, because I said we'll need to open the charm pack. But in that charm pack, from the one charm pack, we've got enough fabric to make two. Now, obviously, you don't get two zips, but you do get enough wadding, enough fabric, enough lining and enough elastic to make two out of. So all you'd have to do is buy another zip if you want to make a second one.
Yeah.
OK, so shall we start?
Yeah.
Shall I read them out for you, or you'll remember how to do it?
I should be able to remember.
All right, then, let me get my little... Oh, could you get Amy to get me a little wooden thingy so I can stand this up for me? That'd be brilliant.
So I started by taking all the... because the charm pack obviously comes pre-cut 5-inch squares. So I took all the 5-inch squares and sewed them together.
Right.
I did them slightly offset because I'm not very neat with my patchworking.
Oh, OK.
So I did them offset. So
you've got no matching corners.
Well, yeah, absolutely. So I didn't have to match anything, line anything up. It could be as higgledy-piggledy as I liked. And actually, the Tim Holtz fabric lends itself quite well to being a little bit higgledy-piggledy.
We love this fabric, don't we?
Yeah, I do. I think it's great because it's quite unisex, you know. Men and ladies will like it. So, yeah, that's why we chose to do a tech
if you've got a son or a daughter going away to university...
Yes.
And they're taking their laptop with them, it'd be good for, like you're saying, like boys or girls.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. As I say, it will hopefully please everybody. And there's kind of... It's quite... what's the word he uses? Well, it's called eclectic elements, isn't it? So it's quite eclectic. So Tim Holtz is a real person. And some of these people are a bit not real anymore, but he is still very much... his background's in paper crafts.
Yes.
And he is a collector of things. So he uses his collections of things that he gathers from around the world, things like old maps, and you can see bottle caps and, you know, paper and things like that, vintage things, and puts them together to create his prints. Which means that they are really interesting to look at, because you've got, you know, really lovely detailing within each piece and within each print. And obviously the charm pack is a joy because it gives you lots of different prints within that, so you don't have to choose which one you like, because you get 42.
What I love is it's very like... there's a famous designer, man's designer, isn't it, that uses lots of fabrics like this for his shirts.
Yes.
And then when he makes jackets and things like that, or shirts, he then throws in... like the odd floral print. And when we first looked at the charm pack, it was like, oh, yes, this is nice, it's rulers, this, that and the other, because there's a lovely ruler one over there. Yeah. And then suddenly there was like a bright floral one in the middle. But it really, really works,
yeah, same with this kind of slightly ticking stripe over here. That one, you kind of think, oh, does that go? But actually, when you put them all together in one, in one big, nice mass, they actually do work beautifully together. So, yeah, you get enough in the kit to make everything that I've made here. So you get enough to do two kind of quite a big piece, two laptop cases, obviously with your lining.
Or you could make a laptop case and then use the other to do a matching pencil case or anything really to go with it.
Or matching the tech cases we're doing later as well.
Yes.
You could use the same.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, because we're doing. Then 10 o'clock hour.
Yeah,
I've got to get back because normally I'm used to doing the 8 o'clock and the 10 o'clock on. So the 11. No, what hour is it? 10 o'clock you come back.
Yes.
And like an e-reader case. So you could do it. There's enough fabric left. That's in a kit as well, but if you want to, you could make a matching e-reader as well using the pattern.
There's plenty of fabric here. Although it doesn't look like, because obviously the charm packs I always think are quite deceptive. They don't look like you get a lot of fabric, but actually when you spread them all out and actually, sew them all together, you do actually get quite a...
And in a charm pack, you normally get 2 of each fabric, don't you? So you can, if you wanted to, you could be... Like, I know you've done Rococo, what I call Rococo, just kind of random. But you could, if you wanted to, be a bit more... Yes,
be a bit more careful with your placement. Yes, a lot of these, within this one, you get 2 of the same, but one of them will be... It will be 2 different colours.
Oh, okay.
So they're not all exactly. I think you get 2 of this one and 2 of this one, 2 of this one, but you don't get 2 of everything. Some of them you only get 1 of.
Yes.
So that works quite well as well. And sometimes you get a different colourway, which works quite nice to set up with the same print but 2 different colourways, which works really beautifully.
Beautiful, really, really beautiful pattern design. Really, really lovely. They're very retro, very vintage, aren't they?
Yeah, very vintage.
So, where do we start?
So we start by joining them all together. So I literally took all the pieces and laid them out and joined them all together. So I sewed them into strips, and then I sewed the strips together.
Oh, okay.
I can
see. I can see,
so I sewed them in strips and then I sewed the strips together, again, offsetting them slightly so that we didn't have any joins.
Yes.
Near each other.
But it's totally up to you how you want to do it, isn't it?
Well, yeah, absolutely. You can join them how you want. You can cut them into smaller pieces and join them back up together. That's the joy of a charm pack, is that you can be, completely personal about how you want it to be. Of course,
mix and match and everything,
So what I did was obviously this piece was up here, and then this piece was on the edge here.
So therefore the pocket's coming up later.
So I just created, and I did the same. So I joined it all together to create one big piece, and then I cut my pieces out of that.
Oh, okay, so you made yourself... almost like a metre of fabric, and then started cutting your panels out.
Because I didn't want to have any wastage. So this is everything. I had a couple of strips off the edge where I had to neaten things up, but it was exactly used as economically as I could.
Good.
So I wanted to make sure that how much we could get out of the kit, obviously, so that you were getting value for money.
Okay, yes, that's very important.
Yeah.
So let me just read these then. Look, so I'm using it. This is the first time I've seen these instructions. So it's basically start by cutting out your cotton lining. So you cut your lining fabric out first, did you?
Yes, and then I used that to cut out, because I needed to make sure that I had it the right size to fit my laptop and the other pieces I wanted to fit on it, which all the measurements are on the instructions, I do believe.
Yes.
Of how you want to do it. But that was for my laptop.
Yes, because yours is 48 by 36. But obviously, because my laptop's bigger than your laptop.
Yes, yeah, obviously I've got a little one. So
basically, you can alter it to fit for your size.
Absolutely.
This is what you get in the kit room. You're getting all of this in the kit. You get the lining fabric, the charm pack, the instructions, you get the wadding, you get the elastic, you get the thread, and you get the zip ordered there for £36. And right. Oh, hang on. Tim Holtz said that his charm pack is a versatile combination of nostalgia of timeless elements with the texture and creative versatility of the fabric. That was do you know what? That's all very nice, but you just have to look at it to see how gorgeous it is, isn't it? I mean, they write all this, the marketing. You can stop now. Basically, there's all this bump. All you need to do is look at the fabric, isn't it, and just see how gorgeous it is. You don't need to read all the marketing bump. You can just look at it and go, I love that fabric.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
I love that fabric. Yeah. So what we're doing, just so you know, what time is it? 15:15. It was too hot in here. They put the aircon on. It was nice, and now suddenly it's blowing again. So if anything blows away, it's blowing a wind across the table. Hello, Patricia, my love. Oh, Patricia wants to say she's a beginner, but she's learnt so much. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's lovely.
Thank you, Patricia, for joining us. It's because of people like you that we're here, and we're so happy to be here. I can't tell you. I went to one of those I went to that thing on Sunday.
Stitching for Pleasure.
Stitching for Pleasure. I can't tell you how many of you stopped. I was there with Hayley. Stopped us and said how much you enjoy. No, your mum never came to say hello, Puddle Paul. Was she there? On Sunday? Oh, no, she didn't come. We were there all day as well. Anyway, off we go.
Alrighty. So I'm going to, obviously I've started by joining more pieces together,
Yes.
and I've cut out my pockets
Right.
for the inside, because we construct the fiddly bits on the inside first. So this is where you can mix and match and choose what you want to do. So depending on what you have, obviously I wanted to put a big sketchbook and my sketching pens, because I like to use it when I've got my laptop if I'm on the train.
Yes.
This was designed for me.
Let me take your...
So I have my sketch. I want when I'm on the train, I want to have my sketchbook at hand. I want to have my pens.
Do you draw your fellow passengers?
No, I draw my designs from where my work here.
There's the inside bit. There's a picture of the inside bit, which
So
is
I
exactly
wanted
what
to
I'm showing
put
you.
my sketchbook in and my pens and a little
What do you
pocket
put in there?
odd bits and bobs.
Sandwich?
Tickets and things.
Oh, your tickets.
odd bits and bobs.
That's awful, isn't it, when the guard comes round?
So frustrating.
And, I've been on trains for such a long time. You're sitting like this, aren't you? And everybody's got their laptop, their cup of coffee, their bun, their everything. And you're trying to find... anyway.
So, yes, anything you need to hand, like your tickets
put
and
your
things.
tickets in there, that'd be perfect.
And then, obviously, I've got my space on my laptop, so I can pick it up in a hurry and get off the train, because you always forget, don't you?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But you can arrange it however you like. I've arranged it this way, as I say, for me. But
OK, so let me just get mine the same way round as you.
Lots of small pockets if you want to. You've got plenty to do.
Yeah, because if you haven't got a sketch pad, you could make that into other pockets,
yeah, make it into 2 small pockets and things like that. So whatever you take on the train with you, then, or wherever you're taking it, on a plane or automobile.
Oh, now that's a bit contentious now.
Contentious.
OK.
So I'm just positioning these how I want to. I've done my pockets, and all I've done is where I've cut my pieces, I've just turned a really tiny hem.
Well, you pinked it, yes.
Yes. Well, it was already pink.
Oh, of course it is.
So the edge is already pinked, so that was fine. So I just sewed a little tiny hem all the way around both of my pockets, and then I'm just going to position them and pin them in place, and then stitch them down.
As we just said, this fabric is perfect for boys or for girls, for men or for ladies, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it
because
is.
It's got that lovely vintage feel, which everybody loves, but also it's not floral and girly and pink and stripy. It's got a kind of... it's got evocative of times gone by, isn't it?
That's lovely. And again, I think it's because it's designed by a guy, there's that kind of slightly more masculine finish, but I would say that, equally he uses, quite a lot of butterflies and music and things, which are very, anyone would love them, not just men. So I'm just popping a few pins in just to hold these in place.
Director Timothy is saying, could he have one of these afterwards, because he loves it?
Well, you have to ask the big boss man whether we're allowed to take things home.
Oh, that's fine. Yes, you can have it. That's fine. They're very popular already at 8:15 in the morning. I know you get the whole kit. Now, the thing is, I don't want to do this for you, but you know how much you can pay for a Tim Holtz charm pack, don't you? You know how much you can pay for... is there about half a metre of that fabric? We should measure that piece of lining fabric. Do you know what I mean? You know how much you can pay for it, the bus fare to go there, all the bits and bobs you need to make it, the elastic, the thread and everything like that. £36.96. £36.96.
Well, I would always also say, you know how much you have to pay for a laptop case?
Yeah, oh no, exactly.
They're so expensive.
Yes.
When I was looking for one for mine, I couldn't find anything I liked. They're all so boring and black and leather, and I was like, this is no fun.
Yes.
So that's why I came up with this design.
Before you even pick up one of their cases, it's heavy already before you put your laptop in it, isn't it?
Absolutely. And we've just used the lightweight wadding, and most of the laptops these days are substantial enough that they should be able to, sustain themselves without having too much pain. But this does have wadding.
Yes.
We've added wadding in the kit for you, so that it has that protection, so that when you pick it up, and obviously it's all nice and safe for you.
Okay.
Right. I'm just going to pop this through the machine. So I've pinned all my pockets in place. And I'm just going to pop them over to the machine and just pop the line of straight stitching through.
What have we done with them? Oh, you see, you could keep your instructions in there if you wanted to. Look,
well,
they'll fit in there
they'll
nicely.
just about fit, won't they?
I'll just pop the instructions in there. See what I mean? It's very... I won't forget, I've got my glasses. I keep forgetting my glasses. So they're very, very... You're using 1 centimetre, 3/8 of an inch seam allowance all the way through, aren't you? But they're very, very thorough, these, Sew together some more of the charm packs, create inner pockets. One needs to be 21 by 17 centimetres, the other one by 33 by 22 centimetres. So if you want to make exactly this, you've got...
Yeah, I have given the measurements exactly for this one.
Yes.
But obviously you can tweak it to, as I say, to your
to make it bigger or small or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you could almost use it as a my friend Bonnie is a musician. She's a singer. Well, she's an actress at the moment. She's in EastEnders, but Clang. But she has a music case that she takes when she goes to auditions and things like that. Yeah. And it's like a little case that she slips her feet and she goes, play this for me to the pianist and everything, and she sings a song and everything. So that'd be a really cute little thing like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, obviously, again, I've made it with a laptop in mind, but there's no reason why you can't use this as just a folder or a book bag, or to take your stuff to college
like a glorified pencil case. If you're going to a lecture, and well, mind you, I suppose lectures everyone takes laptops.
Well, they do now, yeah.
Because it's a vintage. I'm thinking about when I was at college. You go to a lecture with your pen and your paper and your everything, your chewing gum and your thing to flick at the people in the row in front of the lecture theatre and everything. And you could use it for so many things, really, couldn't you?
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
versatile.
It is versatile.
Very, very versatile. So we're just searching the pocket. Now, also, like you say, you've put pockets where you want them, but they could be, you know, kind of, you could put pockets wherever you want them, couldn't you?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, move them
Make
around,
it unique.
make them to suit your needs.
Just like you, Sammy.
Yeah.
Unique.
That is one word for me, I suppose. Yes.
What's that then? What's unique? What can I say? Oh, it's a tongue twister. Unique New York.
Yes.
Maybe I should have done that before I came on air this morning. You're right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just having a bit of a... Oh, there we go. Just getting a bit stuck, that's all. There we are.
Say this again, Timothy. Oh, they're doing more techniques upstairs. That's fine. We don't need to know that. Thank you. So, in the kit, you get, first of all, you get a whole charm pack. Do you know what? While you're looking at that picture, keep looking at that picture, because from there, you're not going to be able to see exactly. I'm just picking a couple of things up and bring them back to me. But you're getting the fabric for lining, you're getting the charm pack, you're getting the instructions, you're getting the wadding, you're getting the thread, you're getting the elastic, where I come from, and you're getting the zip as well. Now, let me just show you, right, how much. This is how much of the lining you get. So way more than you need for... Look, we've not stinted on the fabric, have we?
Yeah, you get plenty.
That's one big laptop, isn't it, if you think of that? So I think at the absolute most... No, you wouldn't even use half of it, would you? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you would. You just use just less
Obviously, you use the lining for it. Yes. You've got the lining of the inside of the bag as well as the lining of the inside.
Oh, yes, of course, Chef, yeah. But then, look, this is the... I'm not going to open it, because you can see all the fabric. In fact, we'll go through the fabrics in a second. But look, this is what you get. This is the charm pack you get. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful quality. You know what this would be good for as well?
Decoupage.
That's the one.
Would be lovely for decoupage.
So there. Now, if we just go through because all of the fabrics are here within these two. Within the one you're making and the one we've got here. So you've got, like, bottle tops, stamps, rulers, clock faces, maps from the Atlas, newspaper print. That looks like a birth certificate, that one there, but you've just cut the end off it. And what else got there? The floral one. Sorry, I just moved there. Floral one. You've got the... is that billiards, that one? Music. You've got music as well there. More newspaper. A lovely butterfly print one there. That's nice, isn't it? And if I just turn it over... There's also big block print. There's like somebody's... Oh, sorry, that's my fault. Yeah. That one there, you've got the print, you've got a letter, you've got the butterfly in the red there. There's that floral again. This is you love this ruler one, don't you?
I do,
really lovely ruler one. And then the ticking stripe there. So you do get an awful lot of choice within the fabrics. It's just fantastic, isn't it? But as we said, in the charm pack, you will only use, to make one of these, you'll only use about half the charm pack, won't you? So you've then got half a charm pack to then make something else, or just put it in your stash. Somebody messaged in the other day going, it was Stashalicious. This is Stashalicious. What's it? Unique New York. Unique New York.
There we go. So yeah, you can see all the prints.
Right, off you go then. So you put the pockets on.
So I put the pockets on as smoothly as possible, as you can. And the next thing I did was put my pen loop section on.
Yes.
And I did it in the same way. Do you remember we did the other day?
Yes,
we did on the pencil case. So I'm going to try and make it line up nice and neatly with my other pocket. This might be adventurous.
I'm just looking. You're putting it on before we do any wadding or any padding. Yeah. It's literally just on the lining.
Everything on the inside before, because we don't want any stitching to go through to the other side. We want the lining to be loose because we're going to turn it through and turn it right side out. So
we're about to do this. We're about to do this here.
The pen loop section.
Which is now... The thing is, if you're an artist, you don't need to put pens in there. You could put little brushes in there. If you're a makeup artist, you could put brushes in there as well, couldn't you? So you can make these loops to the size that you really want them. So what the best thing to do is, if you've got a pen...
Yes, I'm going to use a pen to because that's what I want to put in mine. But
so you start off by fixing both ends, do you? Is that what you do?
Yes, yeah. I'm going to fix them so that they're in line with the other pocket, just for the sake of neatness.
Yes.
Obviously, pinning through elastic's a little bit tricky, so just trying to make sure I don't pin myself.
Yeah, the elastic is a bit. That's what's so good about having the cutting board on the table as well, because you're not going to dig into your table at all.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's fine. So I'm just going to fold over both. I'm just going to snip that square. Folding both ends under.
Well, just see this technique. Somebody's asking, see the fabrics on the other table. So I'll go and do that in a second, but I'll just watch the technique of how to do this first.
I'm just going to line that up and try and make sure it's equal on both sides in the right place.
Right, you carry on pinning that. I'll just go and
prepare.
prepare.
I'll pin this and
you
then
carry
I'll
on pinning. I'm not
on.
going to take away from your technique. You stay there.
There we go. So that's pinned in place and that's in line as much as I want it to be with the pocket below. And then I'm going to start by looping this equally and then pin the centre.
Did it say how long to cut your piece of elastic at the beginning on the thing?
Yes, I believe I did. Again, I kind of did.
Were you writing it late at night?
I was writing it on the train.
Oh, using your pen from your laptop holder.
Case, yeah.
Oh, Karen's messaging. Hello, Karen, my love.
I think I did 25 centimetres.
She loves the channel and she loves sewing. Karen? Okay. Sister-in-law, Karen's sister-in-law is called Linda. Could we say hello to Linda? Hello, Linda.
Hello, Linda.
How are you, my love? Thank you, Karen. She's loving the show. Loving the show. She loves the channel. We get so much fabulous feedback. It's been...
I know. It's really, really lovely.
I don't know where we are. I'm just having a look for the length of the elastic on here.
25 centimetres, something like that.
Do you want
Again, you can, 25 centimetres.
30 centimetres. Is that what you just said?
Said 25.
Oh, no, 30.
There we go. So each section, I've gone to the centre, pushed it out, pinned, and then I went to the centre of this one, pushed it out, pinned, centre of this one, pushed it out and pinned.
And then depends on...
So that's kind of makes them equal.
That's a bit fat for your pens, that one,
yes, that is, but I'm going to go back in and put some more pins in so that I can pop my pens in.
Oh, yes.
So if I pin in the middle of that one again, I just want to check that my pen actually fits in both of those, which it does. And again, depending on what you're going to put in your elastic loops, again, depending on what you're using, if you're using,
of course.
I'm going to put pens in mine, but if you say makeup brushes and things like that, you want to make them smaller or bigger.
I'd just use that for my glasses, that one there. I think it's fantastic that you're getting every single thing you need, because sometimes you see kits, don't you, and you get them home and you think, oh, now it says I've got to go and buy a zip.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Whereas in this one, the laptop bag kit and instructions, £36 and 96p, you get everything. So you get the charm pack, you get all of these fabrics, which you don't... Oh, there it is. That you don't use all of them, so you use the charm pack. You get the charm pack, the lining fabric, which is a huge amount. You get the thread, the Gutermann thread, the laptop instructions, the zip, you get the elastic, and you get the wadding. So everything, literally everything you need.
Everything you need. So you can literally... It's going to arrive on your doorstep and you can get started straight away.
That's fantastic. Now, how are you going to... How do you stitch? Because I will show you the fabrics in a second, but I want to know how Sammy stitches this.
Yeah, so I'm going to take these, I'm going to make sure the pins are facing the right way, and I'm literally just going to stitch, holding it flat, and I'm just going to stitch one come towards me and then back and then towards me again, so it's really secure, particularly with elastic.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's going to be under a little bit of tension.
Are you doing a straight stitch or are you doing a zigzag stitch?
Just going to do a straight stitch.
Oh, okay. Because a lot of the time you use a zigzag on one uses a zigzag on elastic, doesn't one?
Yes, but
doesn't
obviously
one?
this is...
Where to the guy of Downton Abbey? One uses a zigzag.
One uses some elastic.
What doesn't one?
We don't want it to stretch this way. When you're sewing elastic, obviously in the other direction, you want it the stitch to
stretch.
The stitch to stretch with it, but obviously we don't want that to happen here. We want it to stay rigid, so we're just going to stitch straight.
Of course. My bad.
No worries. All right. It's a good question. Some people would ask. Let's lift that needle out of the way. So if I take that out, you can see what I've done. I'm just going to do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, what I'll do is while you do that, we'll go and...
So there we are. I've just stitched backwards and forwards a few times just to hold it in place.
Of course.
Of course, I've done it in white so you can see it, but I would do it in grey or black so that it wouldn't notice. And I'm going to do exactly the same where all my pins are.
Of course, well, the kit comes with the grey that matches this grey fabric.
It matches
That'd be
exactly,
really lovely.
yeah.
Right, I'm going to leave you to stitch this. Just have a look again at what you get in the kit for this. Because you get the fabric, the wadding, you get the charm pack, you get the laptop case instructions, you get the zip, you get that Gutermann thread in the matching grey to the fabric, and you get the elastic as well. Right, now this one is... These are the other fabrics also available. Now, you can have a look at that. This one has only got 12-inch fabric craft pack. There's 8 pieces in here. So... But you can see if you want, so say you get the kit, right, and then you think, oh, actually, because we've used this on another show, haven't we?
Yeah, we made the original laptop case.
Oh, that's right. And if you want bigger sections,
one.
so I'll just take you through these fabrics because the chocolate souchard. I could do with the chocolate now. Chocolate souchard. This is the matte one. That's lovely from an old... looks like it's from an old... Because what he does, Tim Holtz, is he goes around collecting things, doesn't he? Old vintage things that he thinks will be perfect inspiration for his fabric. You see, look, that's like the Paul's bin at the weekend. All of the bottle tops. Well, then there's Cherryade, Coca-Cola, lemon squash, wild cherries, no alcohol on there. Then this, you see. Now, isn't that funny? Why would you suddenly put a chintzy floral print in the middle of all? But I love that. And imagine if you're going to use that as binding or something like that. So these are 12-inch squares, these, which are... Hang on, then that's 25... Is that 30 centimetres, 12 inches? I think it is, isn't it, little Paul? Oh, 30.4 centimetres, there you go. Then there's this one, which is... Are they like wine bottle labels, are they? Looks like them. They're lovely, aren't they? Really classy and elegant. Then look at this one. That's like... oh, is that a fair? I was going to say little signposts, aren't they, for clubhouses and things like that. Then there's this one, which we love. These are all the rulers. This is £21.95, this is, and it's brilliant because you get 8 12-inch squares. Then there's the newsprint, like I was saying, and you can read it all. It's really, really fascinating. It's obviously taken that from an old newspaper, and that's it. That's it for in your craft pack there, your 12-inch craft pack. I love that because if you want to see a little bit, because if you remember, the charm pack ones will be half that. Well, they're 5-inch squares, aren't they, charm pack? So just less than a quarter of that. So you're getting 4 times the amount in there. So that's really, really lovely, isn't it? Very, very good for patchwork, all sorts of work that you want to do, really. English paper, that one, Elaine Page, EPP. Be really, really lovely. It's £21.95 for that gorgeous craft pack. Okay, now this is for a true connoisseur of Tim Holtz fabrics. They're fat quarters. You get 25 of them. I mean, now, I just love it, right? Now, do you know what? Little Paul saying, well, we appreciate the price considered. I don't think that is a considered price for the quality of the fabric, the amount of pieces you get, the gorgeous, gorgeous designs on each of these fabrics. They are just, that's so I just think it's really good value for money. So it's the eclectic elements from Tim Holtz. And how many pieces do we say? 25 pieces, right? 25 pieces in there. 25 fat quarters. Well, Sammy's working something out now.
Isn't
it lovely? Because remember, 4 of those make up a metre.
Yeah, so it's like 7 metres worth of fabric.
Yes, exactly. Of the Tim Holtz eclectic elements fabric. And this is beautiful. Now, after this, I love that. Have a think about that. Now, I've got very limited. Because the last time I showed this, didn't it, Sam? It flew out the door when we did this. So I've got very, very limited. Because I don't think I can get this again. I think Lisa in the buying said, that's it. Once we've sold these, that's gone. Right, last but not least, I've got the design roll, which we all love, the design roll. Now, these are all 2.5 inches, which is just over 6 centimetres, isn't it? Look, now I'm not going to open this because once you open the design roll, you really, really, really can't close again. But again, it's all the same beautiful, beautiful fabrics. The eclectic elements, you get 40 pieces by 2.5 inches, which is 6 centimetres, just over 6 centimetres. £55.95. They're beautiful. Can you imagine? I mean, now there's 40 pieces in there. Oh, they're all about 40. They're 40 inches long, aren't they? 44 inches long.
Yeah.
So, actually, I can tell you. I've got my glasses here.
They're usually the width of the fabric.
I'm just looking, so I've got the exact measurements on. 6.4 by 111.8 centimetres, 44 inches. They're lovely, aren't they? Really, really beautiful. What an amazing gift that would make. Amazing gift that would make to another. If you know somebody who loves Tim Holtz, who loves upside down, sorry, who loves Tim Holtz, who loves sewing, who loves doing, because these are mainly used for patchwork, I'd say, aren't they? Design rolls, patchwork. You know what? If you love it, £55 and 95 pence are beautiful. Okay, now I need to go back then. I need to go back. Now, here's the kit that we got on offer today. You get everything in it. Remember, it's £36 and 96 pence. You get the instructions. You get the charm pack. You get the dotty fabric to line it with. You all get the dotty fabric. That's, you know, premium polyester craft wadding. You've got the thread, you've got the elastic, and you've got the zip in there. All of that right now. We're over halfway through the show. I can't see a laptop case.
We're very, very close, I promise. You've got to put your things in your little bit.
Yes. Right.
OK, so that's your outside and your inside are now done.
Right.
You then need to cut your lining pieces, which are going to go inside the bag.
So we've done this, we've done this,
yes,
and we're now doing
this. Yes.
That.
So I've got fusible wadding because that's what I had at home. But you would, at this point, tack your wadding to the inside of your lining pieces because that's where the laptop is going to sit. So that's where you want the protection to be.
That looks like a huge bag of wadding.
You get lots of wadding.
Because you've got interfacings and waddings coming out your ears
in
your workroom, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
In fact, didn't you make yourself something? I saw on Instagram, you made yourself some new top.
Oh, yes,
not top, I don't mean a top.
No, I made an ironing board cover, a board that goes on underneath my sewing machine so I can iron without having to move away from my sewing machine.
Right, OK. So...
with some, from Instabright that I had yesterday. So this is the, so you would have you just tack around the edge, just hand tack, and you can pull those tacking stitches out afterwards just to hold the wadding to it so that it doesn't move about too much.
So the wadding, that's actually quite sensible because the wadding in the is in the lining, which is where you want it, really, isn't it? Because that's encasing where the laptop's
going to go specifically, so it doesn't move about, and so that it looks after it nicely. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my zip in.
What?
At this stage, I'm going to put the zip in.
Oh! You don't have to put your zips in funny times.
I do. I'm sorry. So. I'm just going to move these out of the way.
Oh, it's on your side. It's on my side a minute ago.
I know, sorry, I stole it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in between the...
I just need to point something out. Your zip is a different zip to this one.
Again, because that's the one I had at home. This is the one that you get in the kit.
Okay.
Yes, you get one of these. This is also, I really like this one because, again, it's a bit more chunky, a bit more masculine.
Well, I like that one, I have to say, more than the one you've put in.
Yeah, well, that's, as I say, that's the one I had. So
will you be wanting this zip back?
Yes, probably.
OK, Timothy, so you can have one without a zip in it.
I'll put the other one in. So yes, you get one of these gorgeous, chunky, transparent ones.
I'm terrified of putting a zip in. Is this going to be easy or difficult?
Yeah, no, it's very straightforward. It's very straightforward.
Terrified.
So what I'm going to do is I've put my lining right side down.
You've just got one? You've just got one lining?
One at the moment, yes. So we're going to do the outside.
Oh, I'm confused.
Don't panic.
I'm not panicking.
We've got the outside.
So you're doing this side here now, then?
Yes. So we're going to stitch one side of the zip to two pieces, and then the other side of the zip to the other two pieces, and then join everything together and turn it through. So what you get is you get the nice finish at the edges, and everything's all inside, and you don't get any mess, raw edges on the inside of your laptop. So actually, I'm going to move this. That's in the way. I'm going to move this around, otherwise I'm going to do it wrong. So that's the outside. And that's the inside. Now,
when Jo does her animals, she gets all her things prepped. You're doing the same, aren't you, really? You've prepped your lining, you've prepped your wadding bits, and now you're starting the actual construction once you've done all your bits. Yeah, I would say that
I try to do it that way all the time. If I'm at home, I'm a little bit more lax about it. But obviously, when we're doing it here, I want to make sure. And actually, it is a good way to do it, because you should have everything kind of ready to go before you start.
Yes,
so that you
like cooking, when you're cooking.
Well, chop everything up before you get going. Otherwise, you do end up forgetting things or doing stages wrong or forgetting to put your pockets on before you do everything.
But also, because it's all come in a kit, you don't have to worry. It'd be awful when you started making this at home and then you suddenly go, oh, I haven't got the thread, or oh, I haven't got this. At least, oh, I haven't got the wadding. Everything's coming. Right, let's watch.
I mean,
let's watch you do the zip.
I always say when I'm doing a pattern, I will always tell people to take a pattern home and read through it before you then go back to the shop and buy all the bits and bobs to do it, because you may find that the bit that you want to do requires something different.
Yes, exactly.
So you need to be, really prepared before you start.
Okay, so what are you doing now?
So what I'm doing is I'm lining up. So this is the outside. This is the lining section of one side. I'm putting the raw edge of my zip, which is face down to the outside fabric.
Right.
Not complicated at all.
No.
And I'm sandwiching it in between so that all the raw edges are together. So the raw edge of the tape of the zip and the raw edge of the outside and the lining are all together. And then I'm going to pin this in place.
Oh, actually, though, the instructions are exactly as... not what you wrote them, but you know what I mean? The instructions are exactly... In fact, they're simpler written down. We should have just shown the instructions and made you shut up, and it would have been even better. No, that sounded very rude. I didn't mean that to be so rude.
No,
I'll get complaints about that. £36.96, remember, for the whole kit. You get everything, including the zip, and the charm pack, and the lining, and the elastic, and the thread, and the wadding. At £36.96. You know what? It's taking all the grief out of... Because if you wanted to make this stuff, if you just went to the shop, like Sammy said, and bought the pattern, you'd then have to go home, wouldn't you, and say, right, well, I need to buy half a metre of this, and such of this, and this much elastic.
Yeah. Right, I've just popped my zipper foot in there, because this is quite a chunky zip, and we don't want it to get stuck. So I'm just going to move this over carefully to the machine and just pop a straight stitch down one side of the zip tape. And
you're stitching really close to the teeth, aren't you?
As close as I can. The zip is quite chunky, so I am not going too close, because if you go too close, what you end up with is it all gets stuck in the teeth when you try and open it. So
don't want that.
No.
Like Little Paul's just saying, this Little Paul producing me today, everyone, not Little Hannah, well, she's not Little Hannah, but you know what I mean, it's not Hannah with the new hairdo, I haven't seen the new hairdo yet. He's saying when he goes shopping for his food shopping, he always gets home and realises there's something missing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you buy a kit, you see, it'd be good if you could go, do you know what? Well, I suppose certain people have done it, haven't they, with food? If somebody could send you all the ingredients, then you wouldn't have to worry about that. But we live in the real world, don't we? We do all go to the shops, we all have to buy things. You get home, you think, well, I was going to make a chicken stir-fry. Not me, I'm vegetarian, but I was going to make a chicken stir-fry. Got home, no chicken. Simple. This way, you've got everything. You don't get any chicken in this, but you do get the zip, the fabric, the charm pack, the wadding, the thread, everything for £36.96. £36.96. That's fantastic price. It's just really... You see, I just think for the charm... I mean, the charm pack alone, you can see charm packs for sale for more than that, can't you?
Absolutely.
Exactly. Right.
So there we go. So you can see that I've just flipped everything all around and pulled the zip out. And I am just going to pop a top stitching line down the top of that to hold that away from the zip teeth.
Yeah, so that's the last thing as well, isn't it, when you're doing a zip for the fabric to get caught in it.
Oh, yeah, it's so frustrating.
Hello, Carol. You taking Danielle to school? You back from the school run already? I don't know, what time does school start these days? Oh, it's Easter holidays. Yes, it is. Well, oh no, it is at university. I'm getting confused now. Only because Alex, my niece, has dumped all of her stuff at my house while she goes off on her holidays.
Oh, nice.
Well, they have to clear the rooms. She's at Warwick University, and they rent the rooms out during the Easter holidays, do conferences and things. So but it's very nice, but just to clear out a whole room, take everything off a wall, so it's all in my back bedroom at the moment. Nellie's not happy because that's Nellie's bedroom. Nellie's the cat. So, for the whole kit, £36.96. Have a look at the picture again very quickly there. They are selling very quickly, just so you know. We've got the polka dot fabric. We've got the charm pack, we've got the instructions, we've got the wadding, we've got the zip. Right, let's keep that picture there, don't come back to me. You just do in your head, I don't know the prices, but if you went to, let's say, a haberdashery shop in a very famous department store and said, right, I need half metre of fabric, I need a charm pack, I need wadding, I need this. But then the instructions as well, you won't get the instructions from a shop, will you, unless you buy a pattern or whatever. You know how much patterns cost? £36.96 for all of that, everything. And remember, it's Tim Holtz. Last time it was you and I, wasn't it? We did the Tim Holtz. The fabric, the charm packs and the design rolls and the lovely those fat quarters. all were flying out. So please, I think it's not. If this was on at 11 o'clock, we'd have sold out by now. That's what I think. I just think because it's 8 o'clock on a. I don't even know what day of the week it is.
Friday.
Friday morning.
Is it Friday? Someone will correct me, I'm sure.
No, it's Friday because I've been off. I thought that was the weekend. I was thinking it was Monday. Right, so you've done that one side of the zip.
Yep, so now I'm going to do the same thing, but on the other side.
Okay.
So again, I'm going to layer up my outside with what is going to be the other inside. That makes sense, doesn't it? And then I'm going to put my lining. So
it's like a sandwich, isn't it? You're sandwiching the lining, all of this. I'll just show you here very quickly.
Yeah.
Sandwiching, oh, there you go. Sandwiching all of that together. Now, so we're just about to do this side here. That's the side we're now doing. So you've got the lining and you've got the inside of the bag all being lined up together. It looks a bit. Don't panic at this point because it's also looking a little bit kind of chaotic at this point.
But honestly, this means that, as I say, it means that everything gets all hidden inside, and all your raw edges, no raw edges are showing. Everything is all to the inside.
That's fantastic.
Just gonna fiddle this a bit so it doesn't. There we go.
Oh, now have you won something recently?
Have I?
Don't know. Sonia's texting saying, "Congratulations! You got some news you haven't told me."
No, well, we came third, didn't we? In the
in the craft awards.
I think that's just been in Simply Sewing magazine.
Oh, has it?
Against my face, which is probably why people realise it's me.
Oh, who said that? Sonia, thank you. Sonia says, she said, thank you. She said, well done, you. That was the main message. And then the bottom, P.S. John, you're a breath of fresh air.
Oh, that's nice.
Sweet. Don't feel like a breath of fresh air this morning. It's supposed to be my day off, so I'm supposed to be in London. But that's... All right.
There we go.
Because a lot of you who tuned in to see Natasha this morning, I'm very sorry you got me instead. No, I've just come back from there. I was there yesterday. I was going to stay over, you see, and not come back, but I came back last night.
All righty. So I'm just doing the same thing again, running down the side of the zip, and then I'm going to flip it over and stitch.
Okay.
The other side, top
you
stitch
stitched that. Oh, I look very fat today, don't I? What's going on with me today? I'm a bit of a mess today, I think. Somebody's just asked to see the craft pack again. So while Sammy's stitching that, you're just doing a straight line.
I'm just straight stitching, yeah, nothing fancy.
Somebody just asked to see through the craft pack again. These are lovely because they're 12-inch squares. So that was, what do we say, 30.4 centimetres. It's lovely because you get the whole... It goes up into here as well. It doesn't stop there. I don't want to break it, but you can see it goes up right the way up there. So it's a 12-inch square. And this is where you can really see the quality. Nice to work with these fabrics, aren't they? Really gorgeous.
Absolutely
and you can see he loves vintage, evocative of bygone days, isn't it? But he collects... I mean, that is lovely, that one. You know who I mean, the shirt maker. He also does suits for men and ladies and everything. I used to wear... Oh, you're going to come... Oh, hang on, I'll start again, shall I? Oh... There we go. There, you're getting a good look at it now. Oh, San Francisco. Don't know why I said that. Really, really lovely, isn't it? It's because I'm just booking my flight for San Diego, that's all. I booked my flight and then I told Hayley, oh, by the way, I've got to have these days off. Yeah. Look at this. That's gorgeous, isn't it? That one there, that's like lovely labels, isn't it? Really like wine bottle labels. That's nice. That's like really, really beautiful. Then there's this one. And then there's the print. And that's it. That is stunning. All of that for £21.95. You get 8 12-inch squares. I know. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they beautiful? Really gorgeous, then. I've also got the design roll and the fat quarter if you want to see those as well. But back to the kit, because you get all of this kit. £36.96. So you get a whole charm pack. That's what I love. Is you get a whole charm pack. You get the lining fabric. There's more fabric than you need. You know, some kits you literally finish the packet. I'll finish making it, and you've got a sliver or a selvage left over at the end. This, you can have so much fabric left over because you'll be putting in the whole of the charm pack in there, which is fantastic. Right, so the zip's in.
Zip's in, yes.
Have you top stitched yet?
I have, yes, top stitched both sides. And the next thing I'm going to do is open the zip because we're going to fold everything in and then turn it, and we need to be able to grab through to back that out.
I want to wait. You're doing that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. So, which bits do you sew together
So
now,
I'm
then?
going to take the two, your two outside pieces, and I'm going to pull them together.
Yes.
And pull the two lining pieces up.
Oh. It's like a magic
does that
trick,
make sense?
isn't
Do you
it?
want me to do
All
that
this is
again?
instructions. All this is in the instruction. But just if you're missing, if we're going too fast, you can always check on YouTube later, and you can what's that word? Pause.
Yeah.
Pause and
Pause
fast
and rewind.
forward frame and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to do it again. So that's how you get it. So once you've done your two lines of top stitching, so you take the two top layers and hold them, pull them together, and then pull that up, and it will pull the bottom, the lining layers together. There we go. Let me smooth that out. Arrange my zip nicely. And we're going to do it so that the tape of the zip is facing towards the outside of whatever it is you're doing. This is the same theory if you're doing a bag or anything. You want to make sure that the teeth are facing in. You can see it quite easy with this big zip. You can't normally if I'm doing it on a bag. You want your teeth to be facing in towards the lining and the tape to be facing towards the outside.
Oh, okay.
Which feels a bit counterproductive, but when you turn it the other way round,
of course, yes.
that's what happens. It goes all the right way. So I'm just going to pin that in place.
You pin that. Right, first of all, Julie, we're just sorting out your message now. And Sheila. Oh, Sheila's mum and dad were called Nellie and Norman. And my two cats are called Nellie and Norman. Oh, that's Sheila. That's lovely. Oh. Do you want me to sort something out for Julie, or are you okay sorting that out? Little Paul. We're sorting out. Julie, I'll be back. Stick with us. I'll be back in a minute with you.
I'm going to try and get it
Little
done.
Paul's on the phone now to headquarters.
So I'm just going to pin the zip, and I'm going to wing the rest, because we haven't got all day. Sadly. It'd be nice if we did.
What's she saying?
We've not got very long left, so I want to make sure that I would pin all the way around.
Right. But this is the last. Isn't this the last thing apart from? Because I love the way you've used the ribbon from the child pack as the ribbon on there. But
so yes, normally I would stitch. You're going to pin all the way around. You're going to leave a hole in the lining because we're going to turn it through.
But you've left a hole in the zip.
Yes, but you still need to be able to get through it if you sew all the way around. I can't get into it.
All right. My bad. £36.96 for the whole kit.
So
right, we're going to
sew all the way around.
Apart from
a little gap at the end at the bottom of the line.
of the lining bit.
Yeah, okay. Absolutely.
Remember, 6 minutes, we've got something for you.
That's fine.
Remember, this comes as a whole kit form, remember. You get all of this to make this. I know, here you go, here it all is. The lining fabric, you've got the charm pack, you've got the laptop case, you've got the wadding, you've got the thread, you've got the elastic, and you've got the zip all in there for £36.96. The graphics at the bottom are that lovely craft pack I just showed you with the 12-inch square, 30.4 centimetre square pieces of fabric. Really, really lovely. So this is the £21.95, and then £36.96 for the kit. Beautiful, well done. Now, have I got the design roll? Shall I show the design roll as well very quickly? I've got the design roll here. Julie, they're just on the phones asking about your issue at the moment. Oh, thank you. Do you know what? I know I'm very blustery and loud and not, but I do get very touched by your lovely messages. Oh no, I was watching on YouTube my friend Sarah yesterday, and I was like, I'm very loud, aren't I? I'm very loud, so I'm trying to be a bit quieter today. Somebody said it's a joy and a treat to see you. A treat to see you this morning. Are you on the weekend? You know what? Who was it from? Do you know? Oh, we haven't got you. Right, OK, you might need to re-register because we haven't got your name. But anyway, I mean, what day is it? Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. I know. Glutton. I'm a glutton for it, but I love it. What days are you in?
I'm in today and then not until Tuesday.
Oh, I see.
Monday.
Oh, Monday. There you go, Monday. Design roll, £55.95. I love it. I know. You know what? I know most somebody didn't tune in to think, oh, I'm going to spend £55.95 on a Friday morning, but you get 40 strips of gorgeous Tim Holtz eclectic elements. Elephants, I nearly said then. Eclectic elephants. Electric elephants, even. Aren't they lovely? £55.95. I know, electric elephants, that's something else, isn't it? Right. So, this is what we're making. Let me get the kit, remember. I know I'm going on and on and on and on and on about it, but I can't. I just think it's fantastic, and you love your kits, and I just think it's fantastic you get everything all in one. It'll all come in one big bag. It'll all arrive in one big bag. £36.96. Isn't that lovely? Oh, now, all you need to do is dial the number, 0800 112 44 33. Or it's free phone. And it's just down the road. It's not in the building with us, like, you know, where I used to work. I used to run through. It's not in the building, but it's just down the road. Or you can go to the web, www.sewingquarter.com. I love it. You get everything. £2.95 post and packaging, no matter how many. So if you come in, if you've got this in your basket, I'd check out right away now, because you know you've got it. Then you only know you've definitely got it until when you've checked out. But then if you come in an hour's time, or when Sammy's back on in the next over an hour, an hour and 10 minutes, and buy something else from her show, or buy something from my shows coming up and everything. Look, we've got this coming up as well. That's coming up in my last hour. What is it? Chunky Monkey? Oh, Cheeky Monkey. Chunky Monkey. Oh, sorry, Sammy, go on.
That's all right. I was waiting because I've just sewn all the way around. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to turn this through and it's going to look all right.
Well, if not, we've got this one that's already done.
Absolutely, yeah. So you just pull all the way to the bottom and turn it through.
And the zip's open because...
The zip's open, otherwise you won't be able to pull the lining through.
Yeah.
And then you can push the lining inside.
Oh, it's Sheila. Another Sheila, a different Sheila. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Hello, Beryl, my love.
There we go.
Oh, Beryl, this is only available in the kit form. Only available in the kit form. So get it. Get it, Beryl. £36.96. Do not delay.
There we go. So that's what it looks like. I then top stitched the top to keep it down, and then obviously you can stitch up the lining. But that's basically done.
No, and very quickly, we've only got about a minute left.
I just hand-stitched. You've
used the ribbon. You've used the ribbon from the charm pack.
Yeah.
And you've literally just stitched it round...
Yes, but you could put. I mean, if you could put a popper. You could tie your own. You know,
but
like a belt around
there's enough of the charm packs left. You could make a tie out of the charm pack,
or the lining fabric as well. I was just being, you know.
Very quickly, one last look at the kit. This is what you're getting for £36.96. You get the lining fabric, you get the charm pack, you get the instructions, you get the wadding, you get the thread, you get the elastic, and you get the zip. All that for £36.96. Please, please, please don't delay. Pop it in your basket. Ring the call centre. Make sure you get it. Now, you're back in an hour.
Yes, I am.
With a...
E-reader.
I keep wanting to say the maker.
Yeah.
I'm back on my own in a minute. Yes, I know. They've given me 2 hours on my own again. What am I doing? Beginners quilting. I'm not doing any sewing. Well, I could do. We might leave the sewing machine out. I might do a bit of sewing. So don't go anywhere. Sammy, thank you so much, as always. We'll see you in an hour.
Yes.
With... the e-reader, okay, which also comes in a kit.
Yes.
You'll see me in 3 minutes with a show called Beginners Quilting. Or Quilting for Beginners. Got a book, got lovely things. Join me.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love. Join us on Saturday the 25th of March for fun with Fat Quarters with Angela Atwood on Sewing Quarter. Angela will be demonstrating how to make projects from the Fun with Fat Quarters book by Wendy Gardner using some wonderful fabric from Kaif Facet range. It's sure to be fun, bright, loud and inspirational. So join Angela on Saturday the 25th of March at 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
So I'm going to be showing you how to do a ladder stitch. Now this is a great stitch when you want to sew something up and create an invisible stitch. So they use very small stitches when you're doing this. So I'm going to be using a needle and thread. I'm going to be using embroidery thread so you can see what I'm doing. And first of all, I'm just going to use the example of something like a pincushion, but I need to bring these 2 edges together using the invisible stitch, which is known as the ladder stitch. So first of all, I'm going to take my needle up through the fold. So I'm going to be concealing the knot in the thread. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my needle in through the fold of the fabric and come out. So you can see that I'm on the actual fold there. So obviously there's the raw edges are inside my pincushion. I'm going to take that through. Now I'm going to go to the opposite side and repeat that stitch. So I want to make sure that this is parallel. So I'm going to come in through that fold and come out. So again, I'm making these stitches really big so you can see what I'm doing. So you can see how I'm going across the whole of the fabric. So if I just keep doing a few stitches. So as you can see, we have the ladder stitch there going across the two pieces of fabric. So when I pull my thread, you can see that almost makes those stitches invisible.
I do love that little thing they've done. They've obviously done that while I've been away. It's lovely, isn't it? But talking about Mothering Sunday, I'm on air on Monday, and I just happened to say in a meeting the other day, well, I'm going to be bringing pictures of my mum and my nan in to have on the desk in a frame and everything. Wouldn't it be nice if we got viewers to send in their pictures just off the cuff? Anyway, while I've been away, they've made this, you see. So if you want to send in photos either of your mum or your nan or anything, or something you've made for your mum on Mother's Day, anything at all, you can just email studio@sewingquarter.com. It's the only way you'd be able to send a picture in. studio@sewingquarter.com. If you just send in your there you go, send photos of your mum and your Mother's Day makes to studio@sewingquarter.com. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? That'd be really, really nice. Because do you know what? Sunday show, even though I'm going to be you've seen it long enough now. Even though it's going to be normal shows, it's going to be a celebration. Going to be a celebration. Also, you can join us for the whole morning, and then after we finish at 12 o'clock, you can go off and enjoy your Mother's Day, Mothering Sunday day, can't you? Vanessa Phelps was talking about it on the radio earlier today. Like these. Sue from St Helens bought me this. She sent me this saying, I'm way worried about you, John, because you keep losing your glasses. So look, she sent me this thing that's magnetic. Oh, it won't work now. There you go. It's magnetic and it fits to your... It's got a magnet behind it. You just slip your glasses through like that. It's fantastic, isn't it? Anyway, it is called Beginners Quilting, or Quilting for Beginners this hour. But do you know what? I've been asking... Oh, I'll stop banging the table. I've been asking for a kit like this since we started here. And I don't know if Natasha's brought you this, but it's a first for me, and I think it is fantastic, because everything you need to start off your quilting world is a little kit. So rather than buying the ruler and the cutting mat and the rotary cutters, all different, right? This is a kit, right? This is a really, really lovely kit. Look. So, now I'm shocked. I thought it was going to be more than that. At least, well, I've got £65 in my brain for some reason, £38.95. So let me just take you through you get all three of these, look. And it's Alpha as well. It's Alpha. Now, they've given this to me today with little Paul because Hannah, my producer, my normal producer, well, I say normal, my producer who I normally work with, calls these Olafs. She goes, oh, you've got Olaf's ruler. It's Alpha, but not Olaf, it's Alpha. So you get all three of these. Let me turn that the right way around for you. First of all, you get this cutting mat. Really, really lovely size cutting mat that can sit on your table there. You've got your inches along here. So it's just inches. Oh, no. And it's got centimetres on the other side. Isn't that fantastic? All made by Alpha, so you know it's good quality. You've got angles, you've got bias, you've got all your different details on there, right? Fantastic detailing there. Really lovely. I'm just going to put my glasses on so I can actually read what it's saying here. So, obviously you don't put heat anywhere near it. You keep lovely and flat like that. And it's just beautiful, isn't it? And then you've got on the other side there, you've got like a centimetre grid on that side. again, with your angles that you had on the other side. And I like this as well because it's got, you wouldn't, you know, a lot of time you don't measure by centimetre, you measure by the 5 centimetres. So it's got the bigger grid in 5 centimetre grids there. The whole thing is 45 by 30 centimetres or 18 by 12 inches on the side there. And I just think, right, if that wasn't enough, you then also get your alpha rotary cutters. Now, all of our guests, they all say to me, do you mind if I roll my sleeves up? I think I'm going to do a bit of quilting, do you know what I mean? A lot of our guests say, we give them a piece of paper or an email saying, right, what are you making and what do you want to use to make with it? And they all ask for 45mm bladed rotary cutters, you see. So these are the 45mm rotary cutter there, which is the one that they use for nearly everything, because we do 18 and 28 and 60, but this is the size that everybody always wants to work with. And again, it's got the safety guard. Look, I'll just show you very quickly. Look, safety guard back on. You've always got to get into that. If you watch our experts, they all do it. They all open it, do their cutting, and then put it straight back before they put it down. This is a lovely one. This has got like that kind of almost an ergonomic feel to it. It's not got the soft touch, but it's got a nice... I want to say the name, but it's got, you know, when you buy your first like knife to cut carpets and things like that would have in your it feels like that kind of quality, that sturdiness, and I just think it's lovely. So we've got the mat. And we've got the rotary cutter in the kit, right, for £38.95. But not only that, think that all quilters, we know all quilters, it's all about precision and getting straight edges and getting your lines straight and everything like that. Now, this has obviously got the sellotape still on it here. Yours won't get that. The cellophane on it, sorry. But there, look. This is the Alpha Quilting Square Ruler. Fantastic, isn't it? So when I haven't got any fabrics to cut here or anything, but you know, you put it down, you put your hand on it there, hold it safe. I'm not going to open, don't worry, I'm not opening this. And then you cut your fabrics really, really good. So you've got all 3 of these for £38.95. I know. Isn't it fantastic value? I'll come back to that in a minute. I will come back to that in a minute because we need to get on with I'll put my glasses away. No, I'll put them there, because I'll be looking at lots of things during this. So let's start with the pink. Right, OK, so this first. Oh, no, where is it? I've got the finished quilt and the finished cushion somewhere. I haven't got those yet. Can you get Amy to get me the finished quilt, please? And the finished cushions. This is a kit, right? Now, I am going to open this, right? I am going to open this because I need to show you what you get within the kit. It's only £19.95. £19.95. Now, if I just open it up, and I'll take the instructions out first, because you get everything you need in here. Well, not totally everything, because you have to buy a couple of things, right? So, what you need is, well, it says here somewhere. Right, here we go. This kit contains full instructions, all the fabric needed to make up the quilt front. What you need to buy is thread, backing fabric, and wadding, right? So, thread, backing fabric and wadding, right? I'm ready. You see, I'm ready. I'm one step ahead of you. So what you do is you get the whole kit for £19. Right, shall I show you what you're making, right? Let me have the quilt, please, Amy. Oh, have a look at the image and I'll get the real thing up here. It's the blue. We've already made the blue version up. Thank you. We've already made the blue version up. Right, the graphics are in for the pink, but I will be selling it in the blue in a second. All right, have a look. There we go. The blue graphics are coming in now. This is what we're making. This is what I'm not making it. This is what comes in the kit, right? £19.95. Under £20, right. So you get all of these fabrics, and the instructions are in the kit. All you need to supply is the backing fabric, the thread, and the wadding that goes inside. So, but let me explain it. I've got the pink one out now, but now it's going to get confusing. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just put that to one side, and I'll open the blue one. Then we're all, because we've got the blue graphics, you see, at the moment. So what it is, you get the fabric, but the fabric isn't cut to the sizes that you need. So this is what you get, right? That's what will arrive at your house. So you open it up, and then literally. This is why I didn't put my glasses away, Sue. Literally, it says, please read all the instructions. What Sammy said, isn't it? Please read all the instructions before you start your quilt and make sure you iron all your fabric. But then, let me show you. it tells you here, cut a 4.5-inch wide strip from each of the coloured fabrics. Cut these strips into 4.5-inch squares. You will need the following. Okay, and 9 squares of the polka dot, 9 squares of the blue rose, and 6 squares of the green rose. So what you do is you open your fabric like this, and there's your green rose. Now there's your blue rose. I'll show you this in a second, right? Lots of that, lots and lots. That's a double, right? The blue polka dots. And also, you get the white for the white squares. So it tells you, oh, it's lovely. Oh, now this is nice. This is like a real lovely, the white is like a real lovely gauzy white fabric. So, oh, I've lost the green now. Come on, John. So it tells you green, white, polka dot and blue, right? It tells you to cut out 4.5. So basically what it's telling you to do is get your fabric like this. I'm not going to cut it, obviously, but you then get your pat out, right? You've got it in half there. You get your ruler, right? So you can measure. First of all, before I say anything else, what you do is square off your fabric to make sure that one edge is straight, like this, which is, just so it's cut straight. Then you get your ruler like this. Do it that way around. Come on, John. Right, and then you measure from the edge that you've straightened off here, and using the fold as a straight there, we've made sure the fold is a straight there. So you want 4.5-inch strips. So you then use your ruler. I'm not going to do it. All of this comes in that kit, remember? So you could use the rotary cutter to then cut your 4.5-inch strips. You'd start at this end. In fact, what you could do, to make it even easier, is like that. So you'd cut your 4.5-inch strip like that, using your... And then, once you've got your strip, you then cut your 4.5-inch squares using your ruler, using your rotary cutter, using your mat. All 3 of those come in the kit, remember, for £38 and 95p. So it then tells you exactly what to cut out. So, this is how it looks when it's finished, right? Because you then get instructions, because if you look round the edge here, okay, so I'll just show you here. So on here, we've got all the squares. These are the 4.5-inch squares that we've all cut out. But then look, you see, you just need to come here. There's a framing in the blue polka dot. There's also a wider frame in the blue flower. All this comes in the kit. All of this comes in the kit. And then if you come to the edge here, there's enough blue polka dot to make the binding. So all of that, the white, the green flower, the blue flower, and the blue polka dot, all of that comes in the kit for £19 and 95p. With the instructions, all the instructions are in there. I'll put them down. So, if you're new to quilting, this is perfect for a first quilting project. Because what you do is, I'll just show you that. So you sew all of your squares together. It shows you how to put the framing on, because it's so easy. It's not, they don't go around corners. They tell you how to do it with straight pieces of fabric, which again, you will have cut with your Alpha rotary cutter and on your rotary mat. You then, basically, you don't put this binding, oh, hang on, where are our hands? You don't put this binding on to start with, right? So you've made the whole of this front, and then what you can do is you can start your quilting. Now, as you can see, this one's been done very, very simply. Whenever you start quilting on something this size, start from the middle. You always start from the middle and work outwards. When you're quilting, not patchworking. I'll show you why. Because if you imagine, right, so you've got, oh, I haven't got a piece of wadding here. But if you have your fabric, you have your wadding, and you have your lining behind. If you started over in this corner and started going that way, it's going to push everything as you're going along. It's just going to push it all along. Whereas if you start in the middle here and work outwards and work outwards and work outwards and work outwards, any movement is going to push it to the edge. It's not going to make ripples across your patchwork. So as I say, you get all of this. That's the blue ditzy. This, you get all of this for £19.95. That's a lot of fabric, and I tell you, there's some left over because we've made this one before on air. There's some left over when you finish. Not lots and lots, but there's enough left over just to put in your stash box. There's the green one there. So they are very, very generous with the amount of fabric they give. Right, now, what I've then got, because it says you get all the fabrics for the top. So for £19.95, you get all of this fabric to make this quilt. And it's a nice size, look. It's a nice size, look. They call it a cot quilt, but it's a nice... Do you know, I could fit under there. No, I'd need two, but do you know what I mean? That's lovely. Enough fabric to make... Anyway, I was trying to do a magic trick then. Anyway, so... I'm going next here. I'm going to the batting, right? So you need to buy the batting to go inside. So this is what we suggest here. The Holtz Heirloom cotton batting, crib size 45 inches by 60 inches, 114 by 152 centimetres, £9.95. £9.95. So this is going to be big enough to make this, you see. That will be big enough to make that, right? So the quilt kit is £19.95. This is £9.95. Now, you may already have this. You may already have cotton batting at home. But it's lovely, isn't it? Now, it's a cotton polyester mix, this one. And it works, when you're stitching this, when you're machining this, it works really, really well. Because it's not like that, you know, you can get all different kinds of batting and wadding. This is a really, really beautiful one. Whether you're hand quilting or... Because that's the other thing. We've machine quilted that. If you want to do hand quilting, you can hand quilt it just as well. And that would look beautiful. If you're giving it as a gift for somebody who's having a baby, that's really lovely. Right? So that would be the batting fabric to go in the middle. And then I just mentioned the fabric behind. Well, we do. You know our Spectrum solids are brilliant. Now, I'm afraid this is going to... Put your sunglasses on, because this is... is this optical white? I think it is, isn't it? Optical white. Optical white. And look at this. Now, it's a Spectrum solid. It's £3.25 for half a metre. So you'd need to buy a metre of this to do this. It's white. At £3.25. Now, the thing is, if you might not want to do white, you might want to do green, you might want to do pale blue. Go to our website and you will see all of the Spectrum solid colours that we do from Macaware. Lots and lots and lots of them. Really, really, really beautiful. But if you want the white, if you want the pure white, what I would say is wash it before you make the thing, because obviously you're going to be washing this a lot if it's a baby's quilt. So isn't that lovely? Now, shall I go to the other one? Because it also comes in pink. So this is the kit. This is the pink quilt kit. Well, it's the same quilt kit in pink. I'll just show you the fabrics you get in this one as well. Because it's along the same line here. So we've got the pink. We've got the white. Yeah, this is and then you get lots of... Now, what it is and then you got the vanilla. Then you get the vanilla. So the vanilla is the equivalent to the green. The pink is equivalent to the pink ditzy, and then obviously the pink dot is equivalent to the blue dot there, and the white's the same white fabric there. You can see, I don't know if you can see on your telly there, this has got the most beautiful, like, little flower embossed into it. So this now is the pink, there you go, can you see the flower there? This is the pink quilt. Obviously, it's £19.95, exactly the same price. So now remember, if you are just beginning, or if you want to buy somebody a gift, who's having well, I think if they're just having a baby, they might not have time to sit and make a quilt, might they? They might have their hands full for the day. But a lovely gift to actually make for somebody. Oh, now I've got a question from Susan. What's the difference between batting and wadding? No difference, just the name. Just the name. One's American. Batting is from the American, and wadding is the English way. But there are different versions within batting and wadding, because you can get the wadding... I haven't got any here. You can get the wadding that you can break apart to stuff toys with and everything like that. The one that's kind of looks like cotton wool on a roll. Or you can get this one, which is more like a thick fabric. You see what I mean? That's £9.95. Oh, there it is at the bottom there. £9.95, that one. And it's 45 by 60 centimetres. That's lovely, isn't it? So now, can I say about this? There's a cushion to match, or do I do that later? Right, because there's a cushion to match. Oh, where are the... Oh, can you see? They're over there, Amy's left them over there. Here we go. Look, they can't now... There is no quilting Is that a live shot or is that a still shot? Oh, OK, I won't take them out of shot then. I'll go over to them, Right, now, look, you see, we've got the cushions as well. I nearly just grabbed that shot because I thought that was a still. I'll take them over. Oh, no, here you go. Have a look, right. Now, there's no quilting involved in this one. You get all of the fabric for this, including the fabric on the back, you see. So if you go for the blue one, let's go for the blue one first, right? So you've got the same fabric. You've got the blue ditzy, you've got the green ditzy, you've got the blue polka dot, and you've got the white. And again, it's exactly the same. You've got the narrow frame round there, then the wider frame. But as you can see, there's actually enough fabric to make the back with. The only thing you don't get with this one is the cushion pad, which I'll show you in a second. I'll show you that in a second, right? So that's the blue one, £14.95. And I'm going to have to go over there because I want to show you how perfectly they go together. Watch this. Look. What? Or wasn't I supposed to? Look. Wouldn't that be lovely as a set? Wouldn't that be good? Do you know what you could do is if a friend of yours had a baby, you could buy the cushion and someone else could buy the quilt. Do you know what I mean? So you've got a matching set there. So that's what I'm showing you now is just at £14.95 for the cushion cover. You're going to make it yourself, and that's the quilt at the bottom there, £19.95. So as I say, if you know a friend of yours had a little baby boy, mind you see that's a bit stereotypes, but you get full instructions through all of them. And if you don't want to do quilting, if you're thinking, oh no, I'm quite happy to make the patchwork, but I'm not happy with the quilting, then go for the cushion. Or the other way round is if you wanted to quilt and you are a quilter, you can quilt the cushion. You just need to put some wadding in there or some batting in there and quilt the front of it. So you can mix and match. So that's the blue set. And then I've also got it in pink. Now, obviously I haven't got the pink quilt here to show you, but this is the cushion made up in the pink. There's the kit, look, for the whole cushion. So you get the vanilla, because obviously you get more vanilla in this one because it's the backing as well. The vanilla, you get the pink dot, you get the pink flower, 2 versions of pink flower, the dark and the pale, and you get the pink polka dot as well. So that's the pink cushion kit you're seeing there for £14.95. And then down there at the bottom, £19.95 is the pink quilt, which I obviously haven't got at the moment. They're calling the pink Candy Floss and Sugar. I just think it's lovely pink and vanilla. Because look, the back, you see, the back is vanilla. They could have gone with white, couldn't they? They've gone that lovely, lovely vanilla. Ditzy Flowers, that's what it's called, Ditzy Flowers. Paul's learning, isn't he? We've only been here 7 weeks and he's learning. Ditzy Flowers. Now, you don't get the cushion pad with it, but we sell cushion pads. And here you go. I've got a cushion pad here, you see. Now, the one you're seeing here isn't the 18-inch square. This is a 14-inch square, but we've got it in 14 and 18. I think the graphics for these cushions... Yes, because you need the 18 to fill this. All I'm doing is they've just brought me the wrong sample, that's all. But imagine that's a little bit bigger there. £6.95 for the 18-inch square. That's what, remember I was saying, Paul, in prep? That before, yeah. Right, so that's the cushion kit, the quilt, the cushion kit. Don't forget this this is fantastic. Who could forget the Olfa kit that we're offering you today? £38.95. You're getting all 3 of these. All 3 of these you're getting. I'm not moving them because I'm waiting for a shot above. There you go. Look, the cutter. Right, the cutter. You get the ruler. And you get the, this is a 45mm blade, remember? You get this is almost priceless, because how many people go on and on and on about how they use their ruler in quilting and patchworking all the time. You get this, that, and that for £38.95. That's the ruler, the cutter, and the cutting mat. £38. Don't miss out. I've been asking for a kit for that all since I've been here, and little Paul has, I know. All of that for £38.95. Right, now, so that's not all I've got this show. I've also got, I'll go into the book now. I've got threads to show you as well, but I've got the book next. I will go through all this. If I'm going too fast, because I'm not even halfway through the show yet, I will go through it all again in a second. So, now, this obviously is a cock quilt. I mentioned baby quilts before. Maybe this isn't the one, the kit isn't the one for you. Or maybe you don't know the age of the baby yet. Oh, not the age, you'll know the age, sorry. The sex of the baby. but. Now, or maybe you can already quilt, because I'm saying this really is for absolute beginners. If you're a little bit more advanced, this book is just beautiful. You get 10 projects to sew in here. I'll show you the back, look. The cutest baby quilts you'll ever see. I will go through it all now. Can I put it down like that so you can have a look at this, right? 10 adorable projects to sew. Now, look, I'll just go through them all, right? I mean, it is the most gorgeous book, look. Diagonal stripes. Look, and then, look, it tells you how to place it, how to make it, everything. And also, you could make it different sizes. They've called these baby quilts, but of course you can make it bigger if you wanted a single bed. Look, modern, because that one's a traditional one. That last one was a traditional one. Look at that. That's very modern, isn't it, that one? That one's called Playing Jacks, that one. Now, also, like, you don't expect to see circles, do you, really, in a quilt or a patchwork? This is fabulous as a gift. If you're doing Easter gifts. Right, OK. How much can you pay for a decent Easter egg these days? Well, I know. The ones in our supermarket, my supermarket, there was a lady buying one yesterday. It was nearly £50. I know. For an Easter egg, it was huge, but it was nearly £50. This is £9.95, this book. £9.95. And this, that Easter egg's going to, well, they'll eat it for a week and then they'll feel sick, won't they? Do you know what I mean? Whereas this would last forever. Look at this. This is the Dapper Cannon, this one. We've seen that one because we've seen Lucy do that one. But look, these are all, also, they're all by different designers. So you find out about the designer and things like that. Look at all the attention to detail it goes to in this book for £9.95. Then Rock-a-Baby. That's nice, isn't it? You see, now that would look nice in little Paul's house, that would, the Rock-a-Baby. He likes one. I know what you like, Paul. But look, there it is for real. Do you know what? Our friend Rachel's got a little boy that looks just like that. That's what that looks like for real. So not only have you got an illustration of it and how to do it, there's even a photo of it in situ on the bed. Now, you see, that looks bigger. Those squares look bigger than you thought they were going to look from the pattern. Anyway, look at that one. Porthole, that's a really lovely one. Even though they use squares, they've created the round image. Also, these, as I say, that's nice. Sweet as Pie, that one's called. What's that one there? Did I ever miss one out? Oh, no, that's the porthole one before they've cut it out. That's the Sweet as Pie one there. Look, really, really gorgeous. Oh, look. Traffic jam. I mean, it's the illustrations, it's the writing, it's the drawings. They're just fantastic. And the fact that they've gone to several designers. Look, you see, in situ, doesn't that one look lovely? In situ, they're brilliant. Now, if you don't like cars, you could use a different fabric to make that one, couldn't you? You could do farmyard animals or nature. Frosty. That one's called Frosty. That one's good for winter, isn't it, that one? Oh, now that's nice. Sweet Pea, that looks very traditional, that one, doesn't it? But again, different designer. I just love the way they've got all of this for £9.95. Pop one in your basket, anyway. What's that called? Weather Vane. Oh, that's nice. Now, that looks a bit like the one I've got on my bed at the moment, in the same colours. Actually, it's not on my bed, though. It's too warm. I'm too warm for it now. And then it's got patterns. It's got patterns. Oh, look. Oh, I'm going back to loving that car one. You've got patterns for the cars there. And there's the Foxy. There's a little bird on that one. So there's patterns. There are even patterns in the book for £9.95. What a brilliant gift. What a brilliant gift that would be for somebody. That is... Oh, no, John. Oh, sorry, Sue. I've got them here. Don't worry. I've got them here. Isn't that lovely? Really? All different designers as well. Lots and lots of different designers. I've done all of those different quilts. I love that. Now, I've got a little update for you. Pink quilt is the most popular so far. The pink quilt... Oh, you've got to still have it anyway. But pink quilt is the most popular so far. And it's lovely, isn't it? So you get... Right now, hang on the picture there. It's only got one of the pink flowers. You do get 2 pink flowers. Oh, no, my bad. It's the other one you get the 2 blues in. You do get the 1 pink flower, the 1 pink ditzy, the vanilla ditzy, and the white with... actually, the white's got a ditzy in it as well. So the pink quilt kit is the most popular for £19.95. But remember, you can get a cushion to go with. You can get a cushion to go with. If you're new to quilting, that quilt is ideal as a first kit. But obviously, just to make you aware, if you've just tuned in, you do need to buy batting and a backing fabric for that one. You only get the fabrics for the top of the quilt, whereas the cushion, you get the fabric for all of it. All you need to do with a cushion is buy a cushion pad. A cushion pad in there. So the pink quilt is the most popular. That's funny, you see, because I thought the blue, I'll just show it to you here. Isn't that lovely? This is the blue quilt. We've made it up. I'm thinking, if I'm right, I think my friend Elizabeth made this. You know my friend Elizabeth, very big in publishing. Got a little friend called Kevin. That one. She made this. She made this for us. My friend Elizabeth, who's very big in publishing. Isn't that lovely? £19 and 95 pence. I'm going to stay with her soon. £19 and 95 pence, isn't it lovely? And of course the baby quilt book, they're going across the bottom there, £9.95 if you don't want to buy the kit. Now someone's asked about threads, because yes, you do need to have threads. Yes, these. Little Paul's just realised he knows my friend Elizabeth. Right, look at this thread pack. I love this thread pack. Look. Look at the colours. It's called Summer Loft. It's Gutermann Sew All, which means you can use it to sew everything. Because you know Gutermann do the heavy duty, they do the tacking, they do the embroidery. This is the Sew All that you can just sew everything with, really. This is a perfect one for your machine. But look at those gorgeous colours. So if you're making the blue one, lovely. If you're using the pink one, isn't that lovely? At £8 and 95 pence. How many threads do you get in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So you've got your all-purpose white, you've got your 2 pink, your 2 blue, and your 2 green there. Well, that's more of a lemon than a green, that would have said. I love all of them. I don't have favourites. £8 and 95 pence for that beautiful... It's Gutermann, remember. Gutermann thread, always good quality. Gutermann polyester thread. I'll just check that they're all 100% polyester, because I said that the other day and then one of them wasn't. They're all 100% polyester, yeah. There you go. All the different colours. There's 100 metres on each reel. On each reel or spool, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At £8. Now imagine how if you bought those individually at that department store, the haberdashery department that I was mentioning earlier, how much would those have cost each? Right? They're what are they? £1.30 or something each at that price. Hang on, £9 between 7. That's 7. Yeah, it's about right, isn't it, little Paul? £8. And now if you add it to your order, you only pay 1 P&P. You only pay 1 P&P. So, should we have a little recap? I think we should. Oh, where should we start? Where should we start? Which cushion would you like me to do first? Which is the most popular cushion so far? Blue. That's funny because it's no, that is funny because it's the pink quilt, isn't it? The pink quilt is the more popular. But now, hang on, let me just take out the pink because you've got the blue graphics in there. I'm absolutely sweltering in here, Michael. £14 and 95 pence. It's a So Easy blue quilted cushion kit. Now, remember, £14 and 95 pence. You get all of this fabric. You get the blue ditzy, you get the green ditzy, you get the blue polka dot, you get the white ditzy, and you even get enough of the green to make the background at £14 and 95 pence. All you need is a cushion pad. And we've got our cushion pads. I'll show you in a minute. We've got a cushion pad. Oh, but we'll just put them across the bottom. I don't need to show you. But you get the cushion pad to go inside. So that one is the most popular of the 2 cushions. But you can change that. You can change that if you want at £14 and 95 pence. The cushion pad is £6.95. Remember, the cushion pad is £6 and 95 pence. So that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Now, the pink cushion is this one, with the vanilla background. There's the kit you get for the cushion. You get now that's the one where you get 2 different pinks, you see. I was saying it wasn't the quilt, it was that one you get the 2 different pinks in. And the vanilla, £14.95. I know. Add it to your order, £2.95 for 1 post and packaging for the whole day, no matter how many pieces you buy. Isn't it lovely? Really, really good. Oh, message from Sandra. Oh, Sandra, you're making my life... She says, I'm loving watching John today. It's a joy. I mean, I'm not on the normal days. Joy's coming in, actually, on... Is it Saturday or Sunday? Oh, Sunday. She's in on Sunday. With us on Sunday. On Mother's Day. On Mother's Day. So I hope our Ashley remembers to send her something. Otherwise, she'll be in a mood, I tell you what. £14.95. Isn't it lovely? I know. And if you've never done patchworking before, I mean, I know it's called Beginners Quilting, but there's no actual quilting involved in that, is there? It's all patchwork. But you could quilt it. If you wanted to, you could then quilt it. But they don't actually quilt it on the pattern. It's lovely. Ooh, I didn't sleep very well last night. I could just put my head down now. I won't. Wakey, wakey, John. Wakey, wakey, wakey. OK, quilts. Blue first. Oh, there it is. You can see it hanging on there. It comes in a kit, remember. Everything you need, there it is, apart from the wadding and the backing fabric, and obviously the thread, which I just showed you, and the sewing machine. But you get the green ditzy fabric, you get the white ditzy fabric, you get the blue polka dot fabric, you get the blue ditzy fabric. And you also get the full instructions, you see. The full instructions on how it goes together, where the squares go. £19.95. It's so easy. Create a quilt blue. That's the blue quilt we've got there. Really lovely, isn't it, for £19.95. So easy. Create a quilt blue. And remember, the book is still available. If you don't want the kit, the book is still available there. But this is stunning, isn't it? It's really lovely. And then it's got very simple quilting on this one. So you need to get some batting, which I'll tell you about in a minute, and some backing fabric. But the finished item is lovely. But just remember, if you are new to quilting, always quilt from the middle outwards. Don't start at the side. Just keep going from the middle. No, it's kicked in the opposite way. It's gone really hot. Unless it's me having a hot flush. Leave it alone, Michael. Leave it alone. It'll be fine. Amy won't know how to do it. That's the blue. That's the blue for £19.95. Then I've got it in pink. Then I've got it in pink as well. What is it? Pink and make the boys wink or something? Let's get this one out. So, again, you get all the lovely fabrics. You get the blue ditzy, the white ditzy, the vanilla ditzy. They call it candy and sugar. Sugar and candy, this one, don't they? The So Easy people. They're the fabrics. Now, that's enough fabrics to make the top layer, right? What you then do is you need to get some batting. Oh, no, it's kicking in. It's kicking in. The batting and the backing. So if you need to get those, then I've got them for you. I've got them for you in a sec. But this all comes in the kit with the instructions. Okay, now the batting here, £9.95. There you go. That's crib size, remember, 45 by 60 inches, or 114.3 by 152.4 centimetres. Always good to have your stash anyway, even if you're not making the quilt. If you're not making the cock quilt, you could always just have that for your stash, just add it to your order. So that's the pink one. Enough fabric. Now, the pieces, I just need to warn you, you need to cut the pieces out, because look, I'll just open this one up. You see, you get all of this. Blimey, there's loads of it, look. You get all of this, but you need to cut out the squares and everything. So you could make all sorts of things out of it, really, couldn't you? But we're following the instructions. But there will be some left. There will be some left afterwards. So let's just put that. Oh, I'll let Amy do that in a second. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, thread. What do you sew it with? The thread. I love this thread pack. I love the colours in here. It's called Summer Loft. And you can see why, can't you? The lovely, beautiful colours of summer in there. Gutermann, remember Gutermann? There are 700 metres of thread in there. 700 metres of thread for £8.95. So that looks yellow. That's a very, well, it is lemony, I suppose. Lemon and green, blue and lilac, pink, and the white there. Isn't it lovely? Absolutely beautiful. £8.95. It is the Gutermann Sew All Summer Loft colours, because they all come in different names. There's the other one, like I think it's called Fenton House or something like that, which is all the dark traditional colours and everything like that. And also the white fabric on the back of the £3.25 for half a metre. Now, warning, you'll need your sunglasses. This is so white, this fabric. So white, this fabric. Look, it's called optical white. Laura renamed them all. £3.25 for half a metre. Now, you might not want to do a white background. You might want to do a blue background. You might want to do a green background. Got lots of multi-buyers in today. Just go to the website and check out all the different colours we do. You're not doing a close-up because it'll blind you all, so I'm going to fold that one up now then. Just nice of them to tell me. Right, and then, last but not least, is this book. This gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous book. And also, are you asking about this? I'll show you this in a second. Under £10. Under £10. You've got 10... So it's £1 a project. It's 99.5 a project. And you get templates at the back. Really, look at them. You get modern and traditional. I love this book. I know I'm going on and on and on about it, but I do, and it's all for if you think about it, right? If you think about it, you're getting the expertise of all these designers. So they're giving you all of their expertise, their advice, their colourways, how to do it for £9.95. Look. Isn't that lovely? I love that one. I do love that one. I'll get Lucy to make me one of those as well for one of my bedrooms. Mind you, I like the porthole one as well. I don't think there's a TV test card anymore, little Paul. You're showing your age now. There's one cards. Now, as I said, look, I love that one. I was going to call it winter. It's called Frosty. Frosty. Isn't it lovely? And look at all the instructions. Fully illustrated with lots and lots and lots of writing in there as well. And then there's all the... Look. Now, you see this. I told you, Paul. I told you this book would be popular, didn't I? You see this. You don't need to use these for quilts. You could use this for, applique patterns. If you're going to make a wall hanging or something, your little boy, your little girl's bedroom, you could then use those as appliques for other things. Or... You know what? You could make them out of felt. You could do a fuzzy felt. You can buy paint now. You could buy paint now, which makes your wall magnetic. So you could make those out of felt with magnets on. They could play with them on the wall, couldn't they? Right. Okay. I don't think. Right. Little Paul's saying he'd make this fox into a Christmas tree decoration. So normally you don't know Little Paul very well yet because we're all new here. But Little Paul, every year he does a different Christmas theme in his maisonette, and the year before, was it the year before last year? He did Harlequin. And posted it all over Facebook and everything. And I don't think Instagram was invented then, was it? I think it was right. Let's get back to this. Alpha. Oi. This is fantastic. You know what I'm talking about? I'm saying beginners. It doesn't have to be for a beginner. If you just want to update your sewing room tools, why are you going to buy this? Because you're getting it as a kit. You're getting all 3 pieces for £38. All right, Paul. He's getting overexcited, little Paul, because these are selling so well. £38.95 for a kit. So let's go through each piece, right? You get the Ulfa. You know Ulfa. It's a really, really good make. You get the cutting mats, first of all. It's 18 by 12 inches, this one, which is... I can tell you how many it is in centimetres, because it's on that side. 45 by 30 centimetres. £38.95. Not just for this, because you also get this incredible £38.95. Now, look at this. Look at that. How smoothly that Can you see that? I'll just hold it up like that. How smooth. I'm not putting my finger anywhere near that blade. Thank you very much indeed. But look how smoothly that safety guard goes back and forth, back and forth. I'm sure the blade is very sharp. I'm not even going to go anywhere near it. It's a 45mm. Really, really lovely piece of workmanship, that. And I love the colour. It's like that, I can't really say. Like an industrial, but like a glamorous industrial. Do you know what I mean? Oh, my knuckles have gone a bit mottled. I wonder what's wrong with me. £38.90. But still, that's not all. That's all you get those. This. You get the ruler as well. You get the ruler as well. And you know how important these rulers are, don't you? So not only do you get that fantastic ruler, the fantastic, they're all Alpha, remember, really, really good make. Alpha rotary cutter. And the Alpha mat. All that for £38.95. Right. So it's the Alpha, it's a premium rotary cutter, right? And the mat and the ruler for £38.95. I know, incredible, aren't they? Really, really, that's such good value. Work out how much they all cost and work out how much you would pay for them. £38.95 for an Alpha mat, cutting mat, an Alpha square ruler, and the Alpha rotary cutters, 45mm rotary cutters, £38.95. Oh, got a little update. The blue quilt. The blue quilt is now the most popular, so let's just put this out for you. The blue quilt is this one. I'm not surprised. Most popular. No. Look. So in the kit, you get all the fabric to make the cover, that make the top. You don't get the wadding, you don't get the backing fabric, but to make that top layer, £19.95. So that's really lovely because you get the blue ditzy fabric. No, that's blue ditzy. The blue polka dot, the green ditzy. You get enough to make the border, and the binding on here as well. So that you get enough in the kit. £19. This is the most popular so far. £19.95 for the top layer. For the top layer, right? And then what you need to do is get your wadding or your batting or your backing fabric. Now, I've been showing you the optical white, but if you don't want white, if you want pink, or if you want yellow, if you want green, you could pick up any of the colours. You could pick up a plain blue, you could pick up that lovely sage green. From our Macro Spectrum Solids, you could use a lilac, I suppose, if you really wanted to, Timothy. At £19.95. But now, where's the pink one? Oh, the kit for the pink one is over here. I haven't got the pink one made because my friend Elizabeth only made the white one. She didn't make the pink one. I know. But you get everything. You get everything in there. I mean, I want to show you. I'll show you the kit. There you get everything, right? But under £20, right? Now, remember, if this is your first order, you'd get a free sewing kit with this because if you spend £10 or over on your first order, you get a free sewing kit, which I'll show you in a second. But I'll just show you this. I'm just showing you everything. Look at the amount of fabric you get in here. Just showing you this fabric. Look. Janet's messaged in. Hello, Janet, my love. Oh, Janet, these shows, John Shaw shows have inspired me to start patchworking for the first time. And quilting, well, this is a brilliant one to start with. This is a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant one to start with. Now, I was just explaining to you, if you bought this kit for £19.95 and it's your first order, you will automatically get this as a free gift. Now, it's a sewing quarter sewing kit. I'll just show you inside very quickly. Look. Scissors, safety pins, buttons, tape measure, seam ripper, needles, threads. It's valued at £14.95. And you get it for free if your first order is over £10. So if you bought this quilt pattern for £19.95, then you get this as well. I know, isn't it fantastic? Isn't it brilliant? So let's get back. So this is the quilt, right? The quilt. But you know what? If there's, say a friend of yours has had a baby and you think, well, I'd love to get them that quilt. There are cushions that go with. So maybe you don't want to buy both, but you could buy one, and like your friend or your... So like, let's just imagine, like pretend that little Paul just had a daughter, right? And I bought the kit to make the quilt, right? Hannah could get in the kit to make the cushion. Do you know what I mean? And then he's a beginner in making kits, not babies, right? He's a beginner, so he's be perfect. Sorry, I'm concentrating on my folding so much because I don't want to get told off. Right, so that's the quilt, that's the quilt, that's the quilt. In the pink and the blue. The blue, oh, folded it the wrong way. The blue being the most popular so far. It is lovely. And look at the size of it. Look at the size of it. Isn't it lovely? Right? Right, now that's the quilt. We're moving on to the cushion. Now, with the cushion, what you get with the cushion is you get all the fabric to make the cushion cover. So it's all of this on the front here. But not only that, for £14.95, you get all the backing fabric as well. All you don't get with this is the pad that goes inside. But luckily enough, we sell the pads. Luckily enough, we sell the 18-inch square pads. And they're £6.95. There it is, 46 by 46 centimetres at the bottom. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that gorgeous? I'd love this. But the thing is, right, we keep talking about, okay, so that one is definitely a baby cock quilt. But this doesn't have to be a baby cock quilt. If you've got a bedroom, a spare bedroom that's in blues and greens, wouldn't this look lovely? Wouldn't this look lovely on the end of the bed? Or you know how in that 60-minute makeover, my friend John Marbley, or that other man, what's he called? Llewellyn Bowen man. If he did, apparently on DIY SOS this week, they're in the village next to mine doing a house. I must look that up. Anyway, he always piles cushions galore on the bed, doesn't he? Now, if your bedroom is blue, green and white, or even got a bit of pink in it, these are going to look lovely. Make a couple of these. Or you could mix and match, look. Mix and match them, couldn't you? They'd look lovely together. Really, really nice together, wouldn't they? So this is the pink kit that we're talking about now. Well, that's that one. For £14.95. Brilliant, aren't they? Absolutely brilliant. Where's it gone? No, we were doing pink cushion, now we're doing blue cushion. But you don't just get enough fabric to make the front, as I keep saying. Look, you get enough to make that lovely envelope back. All you have to do is buy a cushion pad. That's nice, isn't it? £14.95 for a beginner's kit to make. Now, they're calling it a quilting pack, but this is just a patchwork. This one, I'd say. You could quilt it. You could get some wadding out of your stash, or you could buy that batting, and you could make the front of it quilted, couldn't you? You could actually quilt the front of that if you want to, in exactly the same pattern as they quilted. Right, now, what you do on this is you start at the centre here. And now, somebody did say that when it's a small project, they start at the side. But you know what? I would always start at the middle, because I think if you have a practice, if you're just starting, get your techniques perfect from the beginning. So start from the inside and the middle and work outwards. So what you're doing is, if there's any ruckling, any rippling of fabric, then it's going to work out to the edge, isn't it? Which you can then cut off when you square up your wadding. At £14.95. Now you're saying, well, how would I square it up afterwards, John? Well, it's very easy. What you do is you get your Alpha cutting pad out, you get your Alpha square ruler out, and you get your Alpha rotary cutter out, 45mm rotary cutter. These all come together in one kit. £38.95 for all three of those. These are very popular. We'll have to bring these back, because they're so popular. At £38.95. I know, you're getting the Alpha. Now, you know Alpha. You know it's a brilliant make, don't you? So you're getting that rotary cutter. I love this. I love the movement on this, right? Look how smooth that is. Look how smooth that safety guard is. And like I was just saying, get your techniques running from the beginning. Always. So what you do is you get your rotary cutter out, pull the thread, not the thread, the safety guard back, cut, and then push it back in again. See? That's what you have to get used to before you put it down. Don't put it down with the guard open. Always make sure the guard is closed before you put it down. This, an ideal little ruler. You can use so much, right? All three of those you get for £38.95. Right, now, before I go on, I'm going to tell you about the book again, but you see this? Lots of people asking about this. Spot the monkey. Oh, I've just spotted it for you. This is coming up in the Tilda Time hour with me at 11 o'clock. he comes in a kit. He comes in a kit form. I've got lots and lots of kits to show you, all made from from that. Oh, that's very nonchalant, isn't it? Hang on. There you go. That's me in the morning in the meetings. Oh, there. Isn't he gorgeous? Isn't he lovely? He comes in a kit form at 11 o'clock. Also, wasn't there something else? Weren't we hiding something else on the set? Oh. Well, he was supposed to be somewhere different for every hour. Reliably. Oh no, Tash made this for Freddie, apparently. Oh, not this one. Not this one. Tash made him, no, because he's going to fall off now, isn't he? Look, he doesn't look very happy there. Tash, you know, Natasha, she made it for Freddie, her little boy, and apparently it's one of his favourite toys. She also made some snails, which I've got in that hour as well. And we've got cupcakes, really brilliant hour. That's at 11 o'clock. Now, recap. Sammy's coming up after this, remember, to do, what's it called? E-reader. Not making the e-reader, she's making the case. But I wasn't doing that because I would have just said, oh, it's a... Oh, there she is. You can hear her coming through the door, can't you? £9.95 for 10 projects. Adorable projects. That makes each project 99.5. That's ridiculous, really, if you think about all of the... you know, the expertise from each of these designers. And also, let's just take this first one, for example, right? We sit here, so we know it's called the diagonal stripe. We read a bit about the inspiration, about the design, where it comes from. We read what we need to buy. And then we turn over. It tells you everything you need to know about how to cut the triangles, because obviously you don't just cut a square and cut it in half, or because you've got to add the seam allowance. Then how to lay it out. I just think it's absolutely brilliant. And there it is. There's the real thing there. And I love it. On each of them, you've got draw. Look at that one. I never thought you had circles on a quilt. It's brilliant, isn't it? £9.95 this book. Make sure you get it. Make sure you get it. You see, it's just brilliant. Right, just before I finish, I just need to recap this, right? This, because it's so popular, I don't want anyone to miss out. If you've got one in your basket, make sure you check out. Make sure you check out. You get all three of these Alpha tools, right? The ruler, you get the cutter, and you get the mat for £38.95. All you need to do is dial the number 0800 112 4433, or go to the web, put one in your basket, but make sure you check out. Right, now, on Sunday, I'm on Sunday, right? And it's Mother's Day, Mothering Sunday on Sunday, and Joy's on with me, and I don't know who else is on with me. Maybe say, we're going to have this, right? I suggested, right? I'm going to bring pictures in of my mum. Paul's bringing pictures in of his mum, Babs. You could send in photos of your mum. Amy's going to send pictures of her mum in. I don't know if Michael is, and I haven't asked him. studio@sewingquarter.com. Oh, he's going to do a drawing, apparently. studio@sewingquarter.com is where you need to send your photographs. You want to... Now, also, we're presuming that when you send in your pictures, that you're giving us permission to show them on air, because we will show them on air come the show. Right, don't go anywhere. In 3 minutes, Sammy's in doing an e-reader cover from a pattern in a kit. It's all in a kit, isn't it, Sammy? All in a kit and everything. Don't go anywhere. Make yourself a quick cup of tea. Be ready, because in 3 minutes' time, Sammy will be back here and we will make the most lovely e-reader cover for you in the most glorious of fabrics. I've never seen them before. See you in 3 minutes. Join us on Facebook. Simply search for The Sewing Quarter and like our page for the latest news and more.
The Sewing Quarter is a new, inspirational sewing and quilting channel here to help educate our viewers with some of the best designers in the business. We hope to bring you some exciting demonstrations with some of the top industry experts. We're part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multi-platform company who operate some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our first TV shopping channel adventure with Jewellery Maker to several successful magazines such as Simply Sewing, Radio Times, BBC Good Food and many more. We've been working incredibly hard to set up and bring you our new exciting channel, and we hope that we can help inspire you with new ideas and projects. Join us on Saturday the 25th of March for Fun with Fat Quarters with Angela Atwood on Sewing Quarter. Angela will be demonstrating how to make projects from the Fun with Fat Quarters book by Wendy Gardner using some wonderful fabric from Kaffe Fassett range. It's sure to be fun, bright, loud and inspirational. So join Angela on Saturday the 25th of March at 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78. Here at the Sewing Quarter, we want to bring our viewers the best and most exciting opportunities to learn and expand your knowledge. To help do this, we will be bringing in some of the leading industry experts in sewing and quilting to help guide our viewers along the way. Such as Jennifer Taylor, Samantha Claridge, Lucy Brennan, Jo Carter, Angela Atwood, Karen Lewis, Rebecca Reed, and finally Jenny Fox Proverbs, who is the senior editor of Today's Quilter and Love Patchwork and Quilting magazines.
Just reading Sammy's latest blockbuster, 50 Shades of Thread. Hello, hello, isn't this lovely? Oh, I sound like Mrs. Brown. You know Mrs. Brown and Mrs. Brown's like, hello. I love this fabric. I absolutely love this fabric. Now, I've got two kits to show you today, and in each kit comes a pattern. And one of the patterns, one of the items in the pattern is this fabric, is this e-reader. I'm getting very confused with myself, aren't I? So what I'll do is I'll show you this. It comes in two colourways, remember. This comes in two colourways. This is it's called the Electronic Device Covers and Stands Kit. I'll tell you about that in a minute. With Amy Butler fabric, right? It's the crushed fabric. Comes in two different colourways. What I might do, we've got the pattern over there. I'll take this with me. Come with me. Sammy Claridge is here to make it. Now,
hello.
It's a kit, right? It's the whole thing comes in a kit. So in the kit, have we got a still of the kit? Then I can go through it all. What you get is you get the pattern, that's the pattern with the pattern pieces coming out of the envelope. That confused me a little bit. You get the thread, and you get the two lots of fabric, right? So before we do anything, let's just talk about... Oh, could it be? Let's just talk about the pattern. Look, see? Pattern. Right. This is the pattern. You get this in the kit. You get this in the kit. Right. Now... I'm just trying to give the best way to show. If I just turn it round... What's the matter?
No, nothing. Something at all.
I know, you wouldn't ever think I was a presenter as a job, would you? So look, now, this one's got writing on it.
Sorry.
Right, that one there is to make the small one. No, it's not rude, it's the name I've been trying not to say all morning. So this is the one we're making here, which
E-reader.
Right, so then this is the biggest. There's A, B, C, D, and E. So they're all different sizes. There's another one there.
That one's got it there as well, sorry.
Those are all different sizes. That wasn't very good. Right, okay. Okay, fine. I'll swap it in a minute for one of those over there. But the thing is, right, I just think for a pattern like this, you could pay almost $18.95 for, couldn't you? Just for the pattern itself.
Yeah, just for the pattern itself. Considering that you get, obviously you get 6 different sizes in there, and normally you just get one size, and you have to size it up.
You can use it over and over and over and over again, can't you? Actually, let's look at the front of the pattern. Because there's A, which is the one we're making, which is there. Then B is slightly bigger. Then you've got the C there. They're all different electronic readers, because yours is much bigger than mine. That one over there is much bigger than mine. But anyway...
Well, this is my other one.
All of those patterns come within... Oh, there's yours.
This is the smaller one we're making today.
Right, that was the bigger one. Oh, I see. That's what's
covered
confused
up.
me. So this is... There's no
That's a
make on there, is there?
tablet.
Right, this is this size,
And this is an e-reader.
For the e-reader. And then there's that one there, which is the same as the one I've got, which you can read your books on and everything.
Yeah.
But that's the size we're making now. Now, this fabric, I'm just getting to the fabric now, because it is just... absolutely beautiful. But I need to know how much fabric do I get in the bundle? That's what I need to know. At £18.95. So you get the pattern, and you get the fabric, and you get the lining fabric, and you get the thread. All that for £18.95. I'll get the two fabrics in a minute, and I'll show you the two different fabrics and how much you get of them. Because let's start making it. But it's a kit, remember. You get everything you need.
That's
so
right,
now, there's enough fabric in there to make...
In the kit as a whole, there would be enough to make... well, I had enough to make two large and a small from one piece.
So basically, I'll get the fabrics in a minute. So
from
basically,
one colourway, rather.
if you're making matching items, his and hers, maybe,
yeah.
or his, hers, and there's... They get half a metre of the fabric, they get half a metre of the fabric. So how much would half a metre of Elaine Butler fabric cost? How much would a pattern cost you? How much would a reel of thread cost you? How much would half a metre of lining cost you? Brilliant. It's brilliant. So, let's make it.
Alrighty. I've pre-cut all my pieces because it is a little bit complicated because they go together in a certain order. So I wanted to make sure I had everything all marked up and ready.
Right. So the pattern's coming out here. Right, now, you can have... Even though it's in kit form, you have the choice of either plum or crush. This is crush, this one. Oh, they're both crush. Hang on, let's just have a look. No, I thought so, because it's crushed like a carrot juice, isn't it? This is crush. This is the crush one, £18.95. But it also comes... I'm just going to borrow that one
Yeah,
then.
that's fine.
Look. I know I'm not allowed favourites, but I love the plum. I love the plum.
That's my
So what you need to do is, if you're on the phone, 0800 112 4433, and you get through and you can't remember plum or crush, just say the purple one or the orange one, they'll help you. Or if you put one in your web, you'll click on the colour that you like anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Right, let's get on with making it. Let's get on. But it's a kit, remember, it's a kit. All comes... So what were you saying about it being complicated? Is it complicated to cut
it's not.
out?
It's just, there's... obviously, sometimes if you're doing it, the pieces are all just slightly different, so I wanted to make sure I had them, and they have to put them together in a certain order so that it works, because the joy of this...
Is this your pattern?
This is my pattern, yeah. The joy of it is that you can make it into a stand as well.
Oh, OK.
So it's not just that it covers it up, it also, because you've got this flexible section at the end here, it folds up.
Oh, now, can I just say, when I was on holiday in Spain a few years ago, I just got a new tablet, and I bought in the supermarket, the top folds back and makes a £50!
Yeah.
£50 it was. I remember getting to the till and going, oh, no, I think you made a mistake. I hadn't bought it because it was just in the supermarket. And went, oh, no, that's £50. It was like, oh. Anyway, so you get all your pattern pieces.
Yes, for all the different sizes.
So it tells you which numbers to cut out for which pattern then, doesn't it?
And it says it on the instructions as well. So if you're not sure, if you're a bit confused by the big sheet of paper...
Which I've messed up all totally.
No,
oh, yes, here you go,
So it tells you exactly which size. It gives you the measurements on the back
I'm just making sure you haven't written anything on this one.
No, I haven't. On the back of the pattern, it gives you the finished size dimensions for the device that goes in it. So you can work out here which...
oh, yeah, I won't show that one. But from these, it gives... On the back of the pattern, it gives you the finished sizes, so you can work out... Oh, we got a rubber, well done. Will you remember?
Yeah.
You can work out which size your device is. Look. You can work out... We've rubbed it out now, so it's fine. So the finished measurements are here, so you can work out which one's going to fit...
Your tablet.
Your tablet, your electrical e-reading device. I can't. My brother...
I've written it on that one as well.
I don't want to hold this one. My brother sits on a beach for hours reading. I can't...
Thank you.
What are you doing?
I'm going to rub it out because I want to show you what the pattern...
Oh, you've written on that one as well?
I have.
So I'll just fold this up. The joy of these patterns...
People will know I write on my patterns because it means that I keep track of where I'm going and what I'm doing.
But the thing about this, though, is... you know, like on a dress pattern, if you're a size 10 or a size 18, you've got to fold, which is fine to reuse it and everything.
Yeah.
Whereas this, you can, if you make it with the Amy Butler fabrics to start with, right? And then you can make it over and over and over again with your own fabrics, can't you? With your own stash.
Absolutely.
So that, first of all, how much do patterns cost these days? You know what I mean? It's kind of like, that within itself, I think, is worth £18.95. But anyway, let's move on then.
So yeah, it gives you nice clear drawings on the inside as well. Obviously, the ones with the measurements are on the back of the packet envelope. But then it tells you exactly which pieces to cut out for each individual, each size that you need to do.
Have we got that? Let's just have a look if we've got that.
Can you get there?
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. So it gives you, so you can work out exactly which ones you need to do A, B, C, D. Some of them are multi-use across the pieces because they're similar sizes, just different orientation. And then it tells you exactly how to lay everything out over here as well. So if I move that across, so you don't have to move anything. There we go. It shows you all your layout instructions there as well. And again, they're easily labelled with everything. Obviously, the commercial patterns come with more than one language normally.
Right, yes.
They'll come a bit like instruction booklets for gadgets.
Yes.
They'll come in more than one language. So these come in with it. So just ignore everything that's not English.
Right. Unless you're reading the other
Unless
language.
you read in Spanish or French, then by all means. And then it takes you through the instructions exactly. And the instructions are nearly all the same for this because it's the same process, just different sizes, depending on what you're doing, and again, slightly different orientation.
Is it easy to follow?
Yeah, very simple. You can see the instructions are easily labelled, and then everything is very easily drawn out with very clear instructions of what goes where. And then you've got markings on your pattern pieces as well, which again you can refer back to. You can see on this one here, if I pull that up, I've put some little markings on these pieces so I know which way up they go, which will be marked on the pattern pieces, so you can transfer those across. Right,
little Paul's having a creative moment.
Oh no, what's he doing?
Well, it's not really creative, it's more practical. He said, could you put wadding in it if you wanted to? Because he'd be because you know how mean he is with his money and everything. A little bit of extra protection within there.
Yeah, I would say if you put that in the front section or in the base section, you could. I mean, this has got either card or craft facing all the way through, so it does have a protection. Right. It's just not padded protection.
No, because you know what he's like.
Yes. But yes, absolutely, you can.
Okay. So let me just, and also this is cute.
Yes, it's got a little button fastening. Again, you can either they've used elastic, but I've just used a ruler.
Oh no, I like the fact we made a ruler out of the lining fabric.
Yeah, because then it all matches. Because you can't get elastic in exactly the right colours, can you?
Never. So this is the crush one, remember, and the one that Sammy's using here is the plum. Beautiful. Listen, we love Amy Butler fabrics anyway, but I've not seen these ones before, but they're really
they're part of a bigger collection, but we thought that they looked really fun because we thought they looked a little bit like circuitry of the inside of a gadget. That's why we thought they'd work well for these.
You mean you've thought about it? You planned it? Do you want me to read that for you?
So short, sorry. Yes, we did think about making sure that it was the right way round. So I'm just doing some extra cutting pieces now.
Right. And what are you using? The geometric rotary cutter that matches so well with the geometric fabric.
I will be, because I love it, because it's my colours as well. It's like pink and turquoise. Yes, I'll be using that. To go across two corners, you have two folded pieces of fabric which create the pockets at the bottom.
Sorry, say that again.
You want to get this one? You're in a little world of your own there.
No, I wasn't. I was just thinking how cold it was.
You have two corner pieces, which are squares right now, but on the pattern, again, it says to use elastic.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure it was going to be strong enough, so I decided to use the same fabric. So I'm just going to create two of these strips. Now.
I suppose elastic is good if you're going to be taking in and out.
Yeah, but if you want to keep it in there, and absolutely, because these are corner pieces, they're cut slightly. This is on the bias, so they've got a little bit of give.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to cut these on the straight.
What were you just saying then? Something about... Why has this got a diagonal bit on it here?
Oh, because I used that to cut the loop for the rouleau loop at the top. So that's cut on the bias. I cut a little bias strip. So I'm just going to cut some straight strips.
Okay. Using the geometric rotary cutters, which are there, £13.95. So they're 45mm blades, and they're very pretty, very popular. When I was at what was it called? Sew for Pleasure on Sunday.
Sew for Pleasure, yeah.
The Fiskars lady was there, and she said these and the floral ones were selling so quickly. So what are you cutting strips from?
So I've just cut strips from the fabric we're using for the inside and the lining, which goes beautifully actually with both. So we've used it for the same colour for both. Oh yes, they've used the same colour lining for both. Well, I suppose it matches the lovely crisscross detailing, doesn't it? There we go. So I've just cut 2 straight strips. I cut them I'm just measuring them out, 4 centimetres wide, and this piece that I pre-cut before is about 14 centimetres. But it doesn't matter, just any size strip. You just need to go across the corner, so...
Oh, just have a quick look at this for me. Just look at close-up of this. Because the plum is the most popular of all of the... both the fabrics so far, just so you know, keeping you updated. OK. Right.
All righty. So
do you need the iron out?
Well, no, I'm going to stitch this down, so you don't need to iron it in place. I'm just going to fold this over, and I'm going to do slightly skinnier ones this time than I did on the other one, because this is a smaller e-reader, so I'm just going to make a smaller one. So I've just folded that in half, and then folded it in half again to create a little strip.
Yep.
Just going to pop it through the machine and pop a line of stitching down that edge to hold it in place.
OK. So the kit, right, you're getting all of this. I can't... You see, the thing is, right, £18.95, I think... Well, I've seen patterns here for that price, do you know what I mean? But anyway, so you get the pattern where you can make, was it 6 different versions?
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E. 5. 1, 2, 5 different versions, right? So you get the pattern, you get ½ a metre of the Amy Butler plum fabric or the crush fabric, and you get ½ a metre of the lining, and you get the matching thread for £18.95. You don't need anything else, do you? OK, so if you follow the instructions, they use elastic where we've used...
I'm just using
we're making our own, but I think they work better. So maybe you need a bit of elastic if you're going to go with the elastic.
But you only need the tiniest little bit, so you've probably got a little bit in your stash anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Or an old pair of pants, you could cut it out.
Well, yeah.
They don't do that anymore, do they? It's all interwoven now, isn't it? £18.95 for the whole kit. The Amy Butler fabric. How much would you pay for ½ a metre? ½ a metre of Amy Butler fabric and ½ a metre of lining. Well, it's not even lining. I'll go and get it in a minute. Oh, you can see it here.
Yeah, it's not lining. It's
not lining fabric. It's definitely not lining fabric. Though you could use that fabric as a hero fabric on its own if you wanted to. Look. Lovely thread, and then let's move that away. I love this Amy Butler. Which one do you like? Have you got a favourite between the crush and the plum?
I like the purple, but then
plum.
Yeah, sorry, plum. But then plum's like my favourite colour. My wedding dress was like aubergine purple.
Oh, so it was. And your flowers that you made, the silk flowers that you made to go with it. And did hubby wear aubergine as well?
He wore a black suit with a aubergine waistcoat.
Oh, I used to have aubergine hair back in the day when I had hair.
I had purple hair at once. Well, actually, not that long ago.
I can bring a picture of when I had my Phil Oakey hairdo as well. Right, with the plum... OK, the blue that you get is called vintage blue fabric. You get ½ a metre of that as well. So you get ½ a metre of the Amy Butler fabric and ½ a metre of the vintage blue fabric. And you get your thread, your spool of thread, of course. Right, OK, so we made the two. Now, they're on the...
They're on the straight.
They're on the straight,
yes.
those.
I did this one on the bias because obviously we want to have, again, a little bit of movement in there because obviously we're looping it around the button.
Yeah.
So that was the cross-attach bit. So I cut and rouleau looped that already.
OK.
So they're just straight cut pieces and I've just stitched them down. You can stitch them down both sides. I think I did on that one, just as a bit of a detailing. But again, this is quite small, so I'm just going to leave them as they are.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to construct the inside piece.
Is that next door? That's all right, then. So we can hear an alarm. Oh, look! Oh, that's a horrible picture of me. Look! Look!
That's a terrible
Oh,
thing.
that's not nice. Take that off, take that off, take that off. Oh, I do apologise if you're just having your 11s. But look, that'll bring them up, won't it? Right, so...
OK, I'm going to keep these bits of reference. So we're going to construct the central panel, which is where we put everything in. A bit like we did earlier. We want to make sure that all that is in place so that when we do it and turn it through...
So we're working on this central area here.
Yeah. So I'm just going to pull my pieces so I'm aware of what way round they're going to go so I can get my bits in the right way.
Right, okay.
Normally I'd refer back to my pattern, but I have done it once already, so I should know.
Right.
Lovely.
Oh, do you need the instructions? Sorry.
No, it's fine. I can refer to this one. So these are two square pieces. You get the pattern pieces for these, and these are the bits that go across the top or the bottom, whichever way round you're going to have it up. And all you need to do with those is just fold them in half. And that just creates a double.
So these pencil lines you've got in here, they're on the pattern, are they? They tell you where to mark them.
Yeah, everything's marked. There's little dots, and with the elastic ones, there's lines as well. So I'm just going to pop those in place with some pins. And then we're going to tack those in place with some tacking stitches. OK, remember, if you've got any questions for Sammy or anything you want to know or any comments you want to make,
It's very easy. You can web chat. Just go to the web, www.sewingquarter.com. Here it is. That's us there just a couple of minutes ago, or seconds ago, sorry. And then you scroll down and you can say hello, message the studio, or you can email studio@sewingquarter.com. Studio@sewingquarter.com. There it is. You can see it just highlighted. Then just below, now there are all the things, all the pieces I've brought you so far this morning. So there's the batting, the quilting, the lovely fabrics from the laptop case earlier, the kits that we do. There's the kits that we're doing now. Then there's the kit that we did earlier. There's a couple of those left if you want to come in for those. There's the rotary cutter, the floor, not the floor, the geometric rotary cutter there. Oh. And all you need to do is that's that lovely. It's about £60 that up there. £55.95. There you go, £55.95. Click on it, put it in your basket. Brilliant. So anything you need to ask, just get in touch, either web chatters or send us a quick email.
Yep, there we go. So I've just pinned those pieces all in place. And I'm just going to quickly tack them just at the corners on the machine, just to hold them in place.
Yeah.
And then obviously you can do that by hand if you don't want to walk through the machine, but we're just doing it in a hurry today, so.
But Jo, who makes animals...
Yeah.
No, she doesn't make animals. She makes pet toys, animals. What am I trying to say, Sammy? She makes soft toys. She machine-based every single piece into place so that all her components are ready to go and they're not going to fall out and they're not going to move or anything like that.
Yes, and particularly with this, you want it to look neat and tidy because obviously it's going to be something you're going to be looking at on the edge of your e-reader, so you want to make sure everything's neat and tidy.
Now, remember, this plum is very, very, very popular, but don't forget we've also got the crush. I think it's more like, I'd call that carrot myself, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I like that. I think it's quite holiday friendly.
Yes, that's very holiday friendly, isn't it? Lovely. So the fabric, the kit with the crush in there, at the same price, £18.95. You get half a metre of the Amy Butler fabric, half a metre of the vintage, we call it vintage blue?
Yeah.
The lining fabric, which isn't a lining at all, it's a really good quality cotton. You get the thread and you get the pattern. Now, I've got a quick question. Do you get that button as well? Oh, OK.
No,
you need to display your own button. Oh, I'll have to have a word with Lisa about that. Here's the kit. Here's the kit. There you go. You see, if I'd have to have a word with Lisa, our buyer, she should have put a button in there, really, shouldn't she? £18.95. That's the crush one you're seeing there, of the thread, the 2 lots of fabric, and all the pattern. Now, the pattern comes with 5 different patterns in it for you to make 5 different sizes.
I said this was going to be quick, didn't I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right. Right, remember the one that Sammy's using, which is the most popular colour so far, is the plum kit. I'll get the whole piece of fabric and waft. Actually, do you know what? Have a look at that, but look at Sammy sewing, right? And I'll just go and get the pieces of fabric. Oh.
No? I'm not going to do that. There we go. So just...
Oh, you're finished now?
Yeah,
I need to go and get the fabrics. Right, I'm back now. Just to show you the fabrics that you get with it. Right.
Just going to snip off those sides in the middle. So, yeah, just, a bit of stitching here and there, not too precise. It's going to be hidden. I mean, you can pull it out if you want to as well, if it is going to show, just a bit of tacking, just to hold everything really securely. And then I'm going to snip off the excess little bits that are sticking out from around the edge.
OK.
Because, again, we don't want too much bulk inside, otherwise it gets a bit
bulky.
bulky.
Why don't you cut that off? Look, I'll just show you how much fabric you actually get in the kit. Selvage to selvage. Now, that's fun. Let me just measure that.
What's the matter?
And now I was looking for the white selvage on this. It's funny because they've done a white selvage on one side and
not on the other. Yeah, they don't.
I was thinking, they've cut it off, but they haven't. That's definitely the width of the fabric. Half a metre of the fabric there. Half a metre of that fabric. Look. I love it from a distance. Look at that from a distance.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? That's fine.
That's it close up. That's the plum. Ooh. You get half a metre of that one, and I'll show you the crush one in a minute. Who's messaged in, sorry? Julie's messaged in.
Hello, Julie.
I love watching this fabulous new channel, she says.
Oh, thanks.
Hope you have a lovely day. Also, I hope you have a lovely day as well, Julie. It's dark when we come in, so I don't know what kind of day it is. It was getting late, but from Saturday it'll be dark again, won't it?
And the clock's
No, not in the morning, will it? So when we're driving in, it's... Oh, yes, an hour later, of course. No. Oh, yes. Will it?
I can't remember if it's a good way around.
It goes forward. No, it won't be later. It'll be darker. Because when we drive in at the moment, it's just getting light at 6 o'clock, but it'll be 7 o'clock when it's just getting later. Oh, now they haven't cut this one. Now, I'm sorry. I'm a bit embarrassed now. That's too much fabric, because that's a metre of fabric.
That's a metre, yes. That's probably just what's from our stock to show.
It is definitely half a metre, isn't it, Paul? Definitely half a metre. You won't get that. I was thinking, blimey, you're going to make a lot out of that. I'm not quite sure why they've sent me a metre of that, but there you go. That's the crush. That's the crush. Both kits are £18.95. I'll show them here. That's the crush. £18.95. Right, OK. So the next stage is...
The next stage is to sew the pieces together.
OK, right. So let me just...
Sorry, let's put it this way, because this is the way it actually goes when you've got it.
OK, so let me put...
It's not as confusing as we're making it.
No.
I'm just making it there.
So that's the full instructions come with the kit, remember? But that's the middle section there.
Yes.
This will be. Remember, we're making a smaller version this hour.
Yes.
So you're thinking, oh, that's not going to fit that. We're making the smaller reader, and then that's the top bit there. Okay,
yes.
Brilliant.
Yes, so I'm going to just stitch these together. So I'm going to fold them right sides together. Again, I'm using the markings that I did from before. So we've got, see, that's the wrong way around. There we go. That's single marking at that end and double marking at that end. We're just going to put them that way round. And I'm just going to stitch with I think they used a 1 centimetre seam allowance.
Well, I think it says that, doesn't it, on here somewhere?
Mostly with craft work, you'll find that it's a 1 centimetre.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely 1 centimetre, yeah.
Because you just end up trimming most of it away otherwise.
Yes. Yeah, because on dressmaking it'd be 1 centimetre, or it goes up to 5/8 sometimes, doesn't it? Ooh, on E, you've got a contrast yo-yo detailing.
You can put decorative. Obviously, I've left the outside of mine plain.
Yes.
But there are options to put decorative finishes on the outside.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? Now, watch the next show, because I've got Elaine Page English paper pieces. Right now, if you just look at this very, very close to.
Does it show it on the outside? I'm not sure on the outside.
Look. Oh, well, what? Has he got it on the outside?
No, it doesn't.
No, it hasn't.
Silly.
But look, you see on this one here, they've got. Are they aeroplanes? Oh no, they're Oh no, we had this the other day, didn't we? You see, look, I don't know. Can you come in any closer than that, just to see that? If you do English paper piecing, which I'm going to be doing in my next hour, you could use that to decorate it with, like an applique, couldn't you? Ooh.
You could decorate it with anything, trimmings or whatever. But they've got rickrack on one of them as well, so you could.
Oh yeah, we sold rickrack the other day. I did red, white, and blue, and it was absolutely flying out. Excuse me.
Thank you. Lovely. So that's that piece, and I'm going to do exactly the same with these pieces. But I am just.
But aren't they all the same size?
They're not all the same size. No, that's why I wanted to make sure we had them all right, because.
And have you pattern matched?
Possibly.
£18.95
for this kit.
Amy Butler fabric.
I'm pretty sure I did pattern match.
Yeah.
Just got to make sure I get. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll swap it
around. Of course it matters. Have you not put your notches on that one then?
I don't think I did.
The pattern has got notches on, so you can match yours up at home.
Yes, do that, because otherwise it gets silly, apparently.
But that's also the joy of it, isn't it? When you get your notches and you match everything up, it's really nice when it all matches up and things.
Yes. I think I only marked
one
side.
So now you're sewing together. I'll turn this over. I don't want to put that iPad on the tablet on the thing. So you're just sewing these three together now to create that long backing, as it were, in the real fabric. So yours is the plum, and this obviously one is the crush. £18.95. Thank you for everybody who's joining us today. Don't forget to join us for the weekend. I'm here right the way through till Monday now. Grown across the nation. Oh.
Oh, not at all. I'm looking forward to watching you over the weekend.
I'm concentrating on Sammy's sewing.
Sorry. Very quiet today.
Remember, you get the kit. Win the kit, you get full instructions. You get the Amy Butler fabric, whether it's the crush or the plum. And you get the thread as well. You get the thread to match as well. There's the kit. That's the plum. That's the plum kit there. OK, so now we've got our lining And we've got our outside fabric.
Yes. And once we've got those, we're going to put those right faces together. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give this an iron, if we don't mind.
Press.
Because I want to make sure that a press. I'm not going to give it an iron, are we? We're going to iron it. We're going to give it a press. Sorry, I was just trying to get my words around the right way.
No, that's right. Let me get that out for you. Ooh.
Thank you.
So how long, I mean, I know we're rushing through it for telly, but how long would you say it would make to create this?
I would say probably, I think it took me, cutting out and everything, I think it took me about an hour and a half.
Oh, so it's like an afternoon, you could do it in an afternoon, really,
but yeah,
if you're taking your time
could,
doing it and things.
I mean, I would say that it would be, I like to do things over a couple of days.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll look at the pattern and then I'll measure everything and I'll cut everything out. And then kind of the next day, fresh, I'll go to it and put everything together.
Oh.
That's just the way that I like to work. But
so do you so on a Monday would you cut something out and then the Tuesday make that one, but also cut out the next day's one?
Possibly, yes, if I've got time.
See, that would confuse me.
I quite like that. I quite like having. Sometimes I've got piles of things that are ready cut out. Kind of, I've had time to cut things out, but I haven't had time to sew them together.
Yeah.
So I've got all my pieces ready with all the instructions and everything, and all marked out, and they're like in bags beside my sewing machine. So if I've got 10 minutes to do a bit of sewing for myself, particularly with clothes, garment sewing, because the cutting out bit for me is frustrating and boring, so I like to do it all in one go and get it out of the way.
Oh, how funny, because I'm a trained pattern cutter, so all that bit, I love doing all that bit.
Yeah.
And it was doing the finishing off bits I didn't like.
There we go. Now, you see, I like doing the finishing off because you can sit in front of the telly and do it. There we go. So I've pressed the seams to the centre on both sides of that.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to place them right sides facing. So there's a lot of flipping about here. I don't mean to do that, but... so we're going to match those seams up in the centre, making sure we've got the right piece on the right end.
Yeah.
And we're just going to put them right sides facing, like this. And then I'm going to pin. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave a gap at both ends.
Oh, okay.
Because we've got to put stiffener inside.
Oh, I've completely forgotten about that.
Feeding it all in from one end is quite tricky, and obviously we're going to put lines in this end, so we want to make sure that we've got space to go in from either end, and then we can stitch across, and we can put the loop in at the last minute as well.
All right, then. Do you want to do a bit of stitching, then?
I'm going to be doing a bit of stitching. I'm just going to pin.
Cheeky Monkey's having a little look now. Cheeky Monkey's coming up in my next hour.
I love him.
He's brilliant. See, now Natasha's made this for Freddie, and
She
apparently
has.
Freddie loves him.
I love Tilda toys too. I like the fact they all have quite skinny limbs, so the kids can grab hold of them.
He's got what?
They always have quite skinny arms and legs, so that kids can grab a
run
hold of
around
them.
with them and everything. Also, he's about as tall as a 3-year-old, isn't he? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. I love his curly tail.
Oh, I don't know. Is it not? I don't know.
Probably a little bit.
Oh, 18 months then, sorry. I thought you said 3-year-old. I was only going by Paul's instruction there, I just didn't hear him properly. Well, he might be. I don't know. Yeah, when little Paul's hardly taller than that now, you know what I mean? He's saying when he was 3, he might have been that tall. Anyway, so you stitch it. Back to the kit. That's the next style. That's the next style. That's the next style. Oh, no, he's not going to sit, is he? I don't want him falling off.
Just going to move my pins.
Right, here we go. £18.95 for this whole kit, right? That is the plum there for £18.95. I'll show you a piece of the fabric in the full so you can get them full. Also available in the crush. Also £18.95. Now remember, the pattern itself, right? There was a huge rush on this at the beginning hour. It was very, very popular at the beginning hour. This is the plum, and this is the crush. Now you get that, you get the pattern, you get the vintage blue lining. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Really matching. And you get the spool of threads, which is left on the other table over there. But you get all of that for £18.95. Again, put the components together and see how much it would cost you in real life.
In real life.
In real life, yeah. So, I love it. I love it. Which colour do you like best? You see, Ginger Michael liked this one, because that's his favourite colour, that one. Oh, we've got a message from... Oh, from a customer. Right, obviously if you want to... they might have just pressed... because you can do the anonymous button as well, can't you, Ben? Oh, thank you. Great show. Loving the kits. John makes me smile.
It makes me smile too.
And we have an update from what? Oh, Mike doesn't like the carrot. Ginger Mike likes the purple best, apparently. Mind you, we can't touch poor old Ginger Mike cuts his own hair. And I think he might have put the wrong guard on this weekend. He normally has a big quiff like this. No, it suits him. It suits him. Takes years off him. He looks about 40 now. Anyway, we're still stitching around the edge. So now...
Yeah, sorry.
The bit that we're going to put in...
I'm just sewing away.
Oh, now, can I just say something as well? The other day, when we were doing the show with Hannah got an email through from a lady saying, I hate the way John talks to the crew, and I feel sorry for them.
Don't.
So we just explained, it is... First of all, you should hear what they say to me, and I'm in front of you, so I can't react. I get... grief galore, don't I?
You do.
But it's all bad. The thing is, I always say this, right? If I like somebody, I'll pick on them all the time. So, you see, I adore little Paul. That's why he gets so much abuse. Now he's blocked me on Facebook now, you see. But... Oh, he's unblocked me now.
He's unblocked.
But, you see, if I don't like anybody, they don't get spoken to. But the lovely thing about this place is there's nobody I don't speak to. If you remember where I used to work, and there'd be people, we used to have people bringing the jewellery out to the table, and I'd be like, oh, hello, Munch, all right, or hello, Adam, all right. And then somebody else would walk out, and I'd just go like this. So that's how you know. But it's all banter. We all love each other. We all do love each other. Well, I don't know about love, but we all get on, don't we?
We do. I think it's so friendly and fun up here. I wouldn't.
Well, you said to me when we first started here, the reason you're even still in this industry is you've never met a nasty person who's a sewist or anything like that.
Yeah, technically never met a nasty person. Doesn't mean they don't exist.
No. Right, OK.
Sorry, I've just stitched down both sides.
You've sewn all the way... Oh, I love the purple. I love the plum.
So I've just pulled that through and turned it right sides out now. I'm going to go back to the iron.
Oh, do you? Well, while you do that, Sandra's got a message. Oh, Sandra loves my little comments. Thank you, Sandra. That's because I've only got a little brain, you see. £18.95. Have a look. This is what, while you're ironing that, we don't need to see Sammy iron. Now this is the one made in the crush. Now I need to. Oh, it's the wrong way up. What I need to point out as well is if you're looking at mine going, that's much bigger than Sammy's. Yes. It's because in the kit you can make 5 different sizes. So this is obviously her tablet size. Obviously the tablet's not included. Actually, talking of tablets, because a lot of you kind of go, when little Paul says I've got a message, and I go like this. I'm supposed to be getting a tablet for here, so I could have this cover.
You could.
I could have this cover for it, couldn't I?
We could make you lots of different ones in all the different fabrics, like to match your shirts.
Oh, yes.
That'd be fun.
Be here forever. Anyway, so this is the crush. This is to make one that Sammy made earlier to cover a tablet. That's a tablet, isn't it, that one?
Yes.
Right, tablet not included. The one she's making at the moment out of the plum is one for an e-reader. An e-reader, not a kit. An e-reader. Yes, I'll show you. I'll show you here. The instructions, right? You can make 5 different ones. That's on there or there. No. Right. 5 different sizes. Now, there's no sizes on there. It gives you little drawings. But actually on the pattern itself, it gives you the sizes, right? Now, obviously, these are they're giving you different ideas. So that's got a bit of rick-rack and what's it called? A Suffolk puff. That's got a Suffolk puff on there. That one's got... Now, we actually sold these. Sammy and I did a show where we actually sold something like that. They were like...
yes,
dragonflies. That's the word. I was trying to think of the word. Bumblebee in my brain. Dragonflies.
We did bumblebee, actually, as well.
I do what?
We did bumblebees as well.
Oh, we did, yeah. There's no bumblebee on that one, though, is there?
No, but...
£18.95. I don't know what the bee's got on it. Oh, hang on. There's some pictures on the front. We can have a look. I can't see where the bee... Where is B? Oh, there it is. Oh, they've got... Oh, look at that fabric. We've just had clock face fabric in the last hour, haven't we?
I think that is the Tim Holtz fabric.
The Tim Holtz fabric in the last hour. That would be nice. Yeah. Anyway, this is a kit. Let me move that out of the way. Amy Butler fabrics. We love the Amy Butler fabrics. Whether you buy it in the crush or the plum is an outright winner at the moment. So if you want a crush one, make sure you come in. Twice as many. Oh, 5 times as many.
Wow.
5 times as many of the plum as we have sold of the crush. Is that from you, little Paul? Oh, Sheila, thank you. You brighten up every day, John. Thank you, Sheila. Do you know what? Yes, do you know what? I'm going to block Paul when we come off now. I'm going to block little Paul. I am, on everything. I only follow him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything. I'm going to block him on everything. Right, next stage.
Next stage is to start inserting the cardboard or stiffening on the inside.
So you've used... What's this called? Crafters?
This is craft interfacing.
Crafting interfacing.
Yes, just because, again, that's what I had. But
yes,
cardboard
but you could
does
use
exactly
cardboard.
the same. And again, I had to double this up because it wasn't quite stiff enough even. So I would say something like cereal box cardboard or something like that would be absolutely fine. You need something that's going to be quite sturdy.
Yes.
Because obviously it's going to create the stand, particularly these little bits.
Yeah.
And obviously, again, it creates protection here.
Could you use some of the interfacing that we sell, the heavier interfacing we sell, and sew them together?
Or you could in the same way that I did this, you could cut them to size and then layer them up and stitch them together to create more strength. You could use the iron-on interfacing that we have and layer it up on the inside. You know, there's lots of different options to give you that
But they don't come in
stiffness.
the kit. They don't come in the kit.
No, they don't come in the kit because you can choose whichever you have. And obviously lots of people have got cardboard they'd like to recycle at home that they can use.
Of course.
Well,
using a cereal box is good recycling, isn't it?
Absolutely.
We are making an electronic device covers with stands kit. That's the kit, right? It's a kit, but you get the pattern where you can make 5 different sized pieces. There it is. There's the kit. You can't really see the 5 different sizes on there, but 5 different sizes. You get half a metre of the Amy button fabric, you get half a metre of the vintage blue, and you get the thread, right? All for £18.95. Right, sorry, let's get on to the next
No worries. We've got plenty of time. So this is going to slide into the central section.
Okay, so is there nothing going into this one?
Yes, there'll be that piece going into there, and then these pieces will slide into here. We need to pop them in and then stitch, and pop them in and stitch, pop them in and stitch.
So you're doing the central one first?
I'm going to do the central one first, and then I'm going to stitch that in place at both ends.
Why are you confused, little Paul?
Easily done.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. He's learning. See, he's still learning, you see.
So it's a bit fiddly. But
every day's a learning curve for little Paul, he says. Oh, Dave, it's going on now. Life is a lesson, John. He's been all philosophical today.
No. I think someone is getting be
quiet. They're all starting now. Just be quiet upstairs, please.
Okay. So that's in place now in the central section.
When Paul gets a real job, he says he's going to work in philosophy.
Real job?
Yeah, no. Well, he's just sit there pressing buttons, doesn't he? And
shout,
abuse me down my ear.
So what I'm going to do now...
Here we go, £18.95 this kit. Oh, sorry, where are you going to stitch?
I'm just going to stitch atop the line of stitching that we did before, so in the ditch, effectively.
Right, yes.
Which is along here. So I'm just going to stitch in there. And at the other end, in the same place, again, through the line of stitching, to hold that piece in place.
In place. Now, that's the one where if you were going to put wadding in, like little Paul said earlier,
I would say put it in that section.
One and the one at the other end,
and this longer one.
It's a kit. You get the pattern. You get half a metre of the Amy button fabric. You get half a metre of the vintage blue. You get the thread. And all the instructions within the pattern. Within the pattern, you can make 5 different things, 5 different sizes of cover. £18.95. Somebody's asked to see that rotary cutter that we just had a second ago.
I love it.
It's the geometric rotary cutter. Now, I was at the Sew Beautifully. No.
Sewing for pleasure.
Sewing for pleasure. What I couldn't understand, right? I've looked at this, right? Well, I could understand it. Is we were walking round and there were all these fabulous stalls with, kind of exhibitions of everybody.
Yes.
All the work. And then there was a cake stand. And then there was a fudge stand.
Well, yeah.
And then there was a flavoured cheese stand.
Well, you've got to eat. Don't be mental. I mean, sewing and cake do go hand in hand, I feel.
Yes, I suppose so. So I've got a little night. We should sell a little cake fork, shouldn't we? Anyway, £13.95. I went to the Fiskars stand, and the lady behind she was lovely, the lady behind the Fiskars stand. These were selling. These were selling out. These and the flower ones. Very, very popular. £13.95. Now, let me just show you. It's got a safety... I'm not going to touch it, but look. Safety catch, safety guard, back on again. Safety guard, back on again. £13.95. Put one in your basket. Put one in your basket. Back to Sammy.
I love any excuse for pretty sewing accessories because let's face it, all the things that you get to to use to make stuff. You know, your fabrics and things, they're all really pretty. So why can't the tools that you use be pretty as well? I mean,
but what was very funny, when we arrived, there were all these lots and lots of ladies and gentlemen arriving with huge empty like suitcases and shopping trolleys. And I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Anyway, as we left, they were all like dragging them up to come and they bought. Because the thing is, you go from stand to stand to stand, and there's something on nearly every stand that you want to buy.
There is. They're so tempting.
Yeah, there were some stands that you just wouldn't buy anything from.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no, definitely. £18, £95, there's pence, this kit. Anyway, it was lovely. It was really nice. We had a stand there. Sewing Quarter had a stand there as well.
All righty.
Was she there when we were there, then? Did she see us? Ask her, yeah. £18.95. June came over and spoke to us. No, I doubt it. She's brought Paul up. She wouldn't be scared of me, would she?
All righty. Right, let's do this then, because that's more important.
Yeah, nowadays, he's saying he's reserved. Nowadays, you are. Before Paul came to work with us at the last place, everyone showed me pictures going, this is Paul that's coming to... And he had a really funny nickname then, not just Little Paul. Right. So you just sit... Now, these lines that you're stitching along, they were on the pattern,
on the pattern, yes, absolutely. And they help to create the folding section to make the stand that makes it stand up at the back.
So this is what we're working on now. You see these sections in there, and they fold back on themselves to create a stand for you to stand it up and everything. I just think it's a really, really lovely, lovely piece. Remember, that's the crush. That one's the crush there. The one that Sammy's using is the plum. So we've got you do the first line, and then we pop the next piece in. And again, sometimes you might need to, although these are again, you get the pattern pieces for these. I did find that on the bigger ones, I had to do a bit of trimming down, right, just to get it to fit. But it does, again, it reminds you of that in the pattern. Yes. So it tells you to do this in the pattern then, to get some craft. Yeah, it gives you all the instructions for this. So there we go. So I've pushed that right down in, and then I'm going to pop another line of stitching, a double line of stitching there to hold that in place. Right, this doesn't come in the kit. This is 2 layers of craft interfacing, which Sammy's sewn together. But you can just use cardboard if you wanted to. But the pattern pieces are in. There they are. The shapes are in the pattern for you to cut out, so you know what size to go. I think you could get a few layers of iron-on interfacing and iron them together and make that stiffness there. You don't want it solid. It's got to have it's got to be pliable and everything. But you could use lots of things like that. But if you're just going to recycle some cardboard from your kitchen cupboard. Make sure the cereal's been eaten first. Yeah. There we go. Let's just pop through a double line of stitching, and then I'm going to put the next section in. So you made it like a channel, really, almost like a channel. So there's nothing going in the channel. No, again, because we want that to be flexible so that we can fold. Yes, like a hinge, yeah. So pop the next bit in, pop it down to that line of stitching. There we go. The other great thing about the pattern is obviously you could, if you wanted to, ignore the stand part entirely and just make this double so that you've just got a fold over the front. Foldable, yes, you know, you don't have to use all of the pattern every time. I was talking with Natasha about this yesterday. You know, if you buy a commercial pattern, there's no reason why you can't, change it to how you want it to be. There was a picnic bag in the pattern yesterday, and I was saying, well, you could just use it as a bag. It doesn't have to be a picnic bag. No, exactly. Or a craft bag. How many people go on picnics these days, anyway? Well, absolutely, yeah. And there was a pie bag as well. Bag for your pie. Everyone eats a pie, though. Oh, except Mary Berry. Yeah. Well, that's all that upset about she didn't put a piece of pastry under her pie. It's still a pie, isn't it? Surely. They said it was a casserole with a top upper. You know, it was a round bag, and we were saying, well, actually, you could use it as a cosmetics case if you wanted to. You know, so there's no reason why you have to do exactly what it says on the pattern. Modern twist. And also it gives you, the thing is, again, about commercial patterns, they give you the templates. They've done all the hard work. They've done the measuring for you. But also, you could make it the first time and then go, next time, because you're going to keep the pattern, next time I won't do that, or next time, or you make one for yourself, and this is perfect, and then your husband or something says, oh, I'd like it, but I don't want all those bits in it. You could just alter it. It's like any dressmaking patterns, isn't it? You can suddenly go, oh, I don't want the pocket there, or put that, you know. Absolutely. Make it unique New York. Yes. Alrighty, so another piece going in there.
just going to do another row.
£18.95, remember, for this kit. £18.95. £18.95. Just stitching in the channel there. Remember, it's a kit. Have a look at... Oh, that's not kit. That's Sammy. Let's have a look at the kit then. £18.95. Oh, no. Who's that from? Oh, dear, I do apologise. Somebody's not liking the way I'm presenting today.
Oh, dear.
I can't repeat the words. They're not very nice words. But there you go. It takes all sorts, doesn't it? But thank you for letting us know. Thank you for letting us have your thoughts. Natasha's back on Tuesday.
I was going to say, come back then. It's fine.
No. £18.95. Electronic device covers with stands kit. If you want to send a message, please do. You could do it on the web chat. Be nice to see your names, though, especially if you're going to write something horrible about me.
Or just don't write anything horrible.
No, yeah.
Can't say anything nice, don't say nothing at all, isn't it?
Yeah.
All righty. So that's all that done.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'm just going to... I would normally, obviously, if I had time, just tie all those ends off and snip the slip. But today I'm just going to snip it because, you know, life's too short. I'll go back in and tidy them up later.
Yeah. With your little snippers.
Yeah.
£18.95 for the kit, remember. We're just putting the kit comes in two different colours. It comes in the plum and it comes in the crushed. This is the one that we're making in the plum. That Sammy's making at the moment, just a really Amy Butler fabric. Or, of course, it comes in the crush, which is the one she's made already. £18.95. Oh, and for the person who's just messaged in, I am on my own for the next hour, just so you know. But thank you for all your lovely messages as well. Right, what are you doing?
I'm just using the last piece. I'm not going to stitch that in because we're going to close it up at this end. So I'm just using the cardboard to get the fold.
Susan, thank you. She says ignore those negative comments. Oh, don't worry. Sonia's messaged in as well, saying the same thing. How very dare they? Debs. Debs. Oh, Debs is messaging. Thanks, Debs. No, if it's Debs, she just said, wouldn't she? So you're turning the edges in?
Yes, I've folded both edges in using the cardboard as a bit of a rigid form to
yes, you folded the fabric round.
So yeah,
will you top stitch that or hand stitch?
So yeah, I'm going to top stitch
it.
Then.
And can you top stitch through cardboard?
Yes,
is there cardboard in that one?
Yeah, cardboard. Yeah, absolutely. You can sew through cardboard. No reason why not.
No.
There we go.
We just had a message from somebody called Debs. So I was just saying, is it our Debs? Because Paul and I have both got a friend called Debs. Our Debs had sold her house, and then she got two water tanks, and the two water tanks both burst on the same day. And the whole house of the ground floor was like this deep in water in the ground floor. And she wasn't living in the house at the time. So it was only when one of the neighbours noticed the windows were steaming up, they rang her, and she went round, and the house was like knee deep in water. And so the people who were buying it went, don't want it anymore.
I don't know. I'm not surprised.
Hello, William. Will.I.am. Is it Will.I.am?
There you go.
Will.I.am says, don't change, John. You're a top bloke. Thank you, Will.I.am. Maureen. Oh, now, is that Maureen from the Wirral? Oh, Maureen, if that's you from the Wirral, hello, my love. Anyway, they're all... And Jenny's... Oh, Jenny B. Christine's messaged in as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyway, sorry, Sammy.
No worries. It's fine.
Oh, what are you doing now, then?
I'm just turning the corner. I'm actually going to top stitch all the way round.
OK, you've got 6 minutes. I was going to say we haven't put that one in yet.
That's all right. It's going in the other end, and we're going to put the button and loop on.
Thank you for all your lovely messages. Make sure you add this to your order, though. Get this. Because even if you don't make it, what a lovely gift. A kit. To give a gift. Hang on. Here's the kit. Give it as a gift. Not a gift. You could call it a gift, couldn't you? £18.95. Which one are you going to go for? Because the plum is it still 5 times as popular as the crush, or is it crush catching up yet? £18.95. Fiona. Oh, Iona. Oh, that's a lovely name, isn't it, Iona?
No, I like Iona.
Very nice name. Thank you for your lovely message, Iona. So you're back on Tuesday, did you say? Or Monday?
I lose track.
All right. Well, I'm on Monday. So
Yeah, I think, Monday, Tuesday, Monday.
You can tell me afterwards. You're rushing straight off after this show now. You've got things to make.
No, I've got things to make.
Oh, so I'll see you at the end here. Right, okay, this is the plum fabric. This is the actually antique, vintage blue, isn't it, called this, the lining fabric. But it's not a lining, it's a really gorgeous cotton fabric. So what are you going to do at this end?
So I've just inserted the last piece of cardboard in the end there. And again, I'm going to use the edge of it to fold
That's
this
really good as well,
over.
because it gives you that really, really sharp edge, doesn't it?
Yeah, it means that everything is really kind of squared off and nice. So just folding that over. And then I'm going to pop the loop. Thank you. So that's just, all I did that was is a rouleau loop. Again, I think it tells you in the instructions how to do that, just to create the rouleau loop.
This is where they also say you could use elastic or elastic.
Yeah, elastic, yes. And I was just going to pop that in.
Linda loves my bant.
All right, and then I'm just going to top stitch across the top there to hold everything in place.
Sheila is loving our company today.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you, Sheila. Thank you. Right.
So I'm just going to...
So you put the
just
loop.
pop
So
the
what
loop.
we've done is
So I've just
this.
sandwiched it in the top.
It's nice little... I mean, it's not a rouleau, is it? Because the rouleau's on the bias, isn't it? Or maybe
That bit is on the bias. I did cut it on the bias.
that is on the bias. So it's a little rouleau loop there.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. You could do it on the straight. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, but it's better on the bias. It's like them down the back of wedding dresses. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's got a little bit more
you can't really
give.
do them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nadine, is that my friend Nadine from Hello Magazine? Oh no, she's London, my Nadine.
Maybe she's an older.
No, Nadine doesn't know Angelina. Oh no, she does. She interviewed her for Hello Magazine.
Nice.
Nadine gets to meet all the stars. She gets flown all around the world to interview all the stars.
Oh, lucky her.
And because she's a beauty editor, she gets flown to every time a new spa opens somewhere, like in the Maldives or anywhere around the world. She's beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. Well, I can't tell you her age, but she's the same age as me, so she's 39. And but I'll show you a picture afterwards, Paul. She's about 6 foot tall. And she wears Louboutin heels, so she's very tall. She's got long... She's absolutely gorgeous. She did one of those... I'll tell you what, you'll know her. She did an oil of... I can't say it. She did a face cream, and she went, hardly a celebrity price tag. That was my friend Nadine. Anyway, she's done.
That's it. So we're done. And then we just have to stitch the button on at this end. So that's the loop that's been sandwiched in place. Again, you can do more top stitching all the way around if you want to. And then all you have to do is just stitch a button in there.
Now, the button doesn't come in the kit. I will have a word with...
No, actually, these I've just used. These are older ones from a shirt.
No, that's what I mean.
That's
what I mean. So I'll have a word with Lisa, and then maybe next time we do it, we'll try and get a button in there as well. These are kits. Oh, sorry, I've just been thrown then. These are kits, right? Let's go through them very quickly. Not very quickly, thoroughly, right? So let's have a look at the plum one's in. Let's have a look at what you get in the plum one. So you get the pattern, which in the pattern, there are 5 different sizes of e-readers you can make for the covers for. All the measurements are on the back of the pattern, so you know which one you're making for the size one. With the 2 lots of patterns, with the reel of thread, you also get 1/2 metre of the Amy Butler fabric, that's the plum, and 1/2 metre of the vintage blue. It also comes in crush. Now, come on, we've got 2 minutes left. Let's get the crush one to try and catch up with the plum one now. 1 minute to get the crush one going. There's the crush one. Oh, we've not got that in the pattern. That's the crush fabric there. Get the same thing, same amount of fabric, £18.95 for the whole thing. Don't go, £18.95. Crush. Don't go anywhere. I will be back after the break.
Yep.
Because I've got so many gorgeous kits to show you, and English paper piecing kit and Tilda, and really, really gorgeous hour coming up. But I will be on my own because some people are going home.
I offered to stay.
Oh, did you? Oh, you can stay then. Anyway, I will... No, Sammy will see you on Monday or Tuesday. We're not quite sure yet.
Which one.
And I will be back after this. I'm going to show you these again and I'll be back in 3 minutes with all this lovely kit forms. So, do you want a kit where you can make a cover for an e-reader for £18.95? You get the Amy Butler fabric, the lining fabric, the thread, the patterns, everything you need for £18.95. Remember, you can buy it 24 hours a day. Thank you so much, Sammy,
Thank you.
for your company and for your expertise. I'll see you in 3 minutes with Cheeky Monkey.
Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts.
Here at the Sewing Quarter, we want to help you with your levels of sewing. Whether you're a novice or you've been sewing for years and years, we want this to be a fabulous learning curve for all of you. Whether it's making a little gift or making yourself a fabulous outfit, we will be working with some of the UK's biggest designers. You have to join us for that.
Don't forget, our sister brands are some of the leading brands in the industry, with Love Patchwork and Quilting being rated top modern quilt title on the market. Today's Quilter has achieved market leadership in the traditional quilt sector. And finally, Simply Sewing was launched in February 2015 after noticing a gap in the market for beginners. Combined, we reach over 150,000 readers every month. Join us on Saturday the 25th of March for fun with Fat Quarters with Angela Atwood on Sewing Quarter. Angela will be demonstrating how to make projects from the Fun with Fat Quarters book by Wendy Gardner using some wonderful fabric from Kaif Facet range. It's sure to be fun, bright, loud and inspirational. So join Angela on Saturday the 25th of March at 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78. The Sewing Quarter is a new, inspirational sewing and quilting channel here to help educate our viewers with some of the best designers in the business. We hope to bring you some exciting demonstrations with some of the top industry experts. We're part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multi-platform company who operate some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our first TV shopping channel adventure with Jewellery Maker to several successful magazines such as Simply Sewing, Radio Times, BBC Good Food and many more. We've been working incredibly hard to set up and bring you our new exciting channel, and we hope that we can help inspire you with new ideas and projects.
It's Tilda Time. It's Tilda. I love that little advert that Bex has made. Isn't it cute? Now, I'm here on Sunday for Mothering Sunday. So what we thought we'd do is I said, I'm going to bring a picture of my mum and my nan to have on the desk with me when I'm here. And then Paul's bringing in a picture, or I'm bringing in a picture in a picture frame. He's scanning a picture. And so we thought, wouldn't it be nice if we could see your mums or your grands or indeed projects you've made for Mother's Day? So you can email in a picture if you want. We've got lots already. Send your photos of your mum or your Mother's Day makes to studio@sewingquarter.com. Studio@sewingquarter.com. We'll be doing it live on the day as well. So you can spend the morning with us and then maybe go off and have your Mother's Day lunch or whatever you're doing for Mother's Day in the afternoon. But so send in a picture or anything you've made, especially for Mother's Day, for Mothering Sunday. We'll see you on. I'll be on I'm on tomorrow as well, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday this weekend. Anyway, and I just noticed looking at the rotor, I'm on all of Easter as well. I don't know how I've managed that. Good Friday, Easter Saturday, and Easter Monday. I'm on. Anyway. We're not doing this right now, but he's cute, isn't he? The cheeky monkey, really cute, isn't he? Now, Natasha's made this for her little boy Freddie, and apparently he never puts it down. He can't stop playing with it. Isn't it lovely? Right, I'll put him over there. Because I'm starting with something else. Look at these. Aren't these cute? Oh, now, please do get in touch. If you've got any questions, Sammy's still in the building, so if you've got any questions for Sammy, we can get them through to Sammy. If you've got any questions about how bad the lighting is, how bad the sound is, Tomo's in the building as well, so we can ask him questions as well. But look at these. So just come in on the web chat. Just send us a message on the web chat, like that last lady did in the last hour. Anyway, aren't these cute, right? I call these Elaine Page because they're English paper piecing. Look at this. Now, we've done a show on English paper piecing before, but we've never done it in a kit. You've always had to do it with your own fabric or fabrics we've been selling, whatever. This is a starter pack. Now, before you go, ooh, it's £28.95, John, wait till you see what you get in each pack. Now, which one should we do first? Yeah, they're both part of my garden, aren't they? Oh, OK, hang on a sec then. Because one's round and one's diamond, so let me just see which one's which. The diamonds. We'll do the diamonds first then. Right, OK, so what you're seeing there are the round ones, so I'll show you those in a second. Right. So this is how your kit comes, right? So this is your kit. This is your kit that'll arrive, right? So in your little bag there, first of all, you've got a glue pen, a fabric glue pen, and the refill. So I'll put that there. You also get the English paper pattern, English paper piecing pattern in there. They're the mini diamonds. I'll get those out. I'll show you those in a second. And if that's not enough, oh, blimey, it comes in a bag, in a bag, in a bag. You also get a Pardon My Garden charm pack. So you get all three of those for £28.95. So I'll show you this in a minute because I've got one of these that's open. I'll show you that one in a second. But look, these are brilliant. These are absolutely brilliant. You get so much in here. I'll just open the packet carefully so you can see what you get. Here we go, look. Oh, hang on. They're English paper piecing. I would help for it. Incredibly popular. Do you know what? When I was at that exhibition on Sunday, the English paper piecing stands were so busy. Now, what it is, I've got my glasses here. These are the diamond shapes. Let me show you. Oh, look, here we go. Here we go. So these are the diamond shapes. And what you do is, basically, I'll tell you how, well, you'll know better than me how it works, but what you do is you get your fabric, you cut it out, you bring it round. I'll show you, actually. Let me get one of these out. So, you get all these diamond shapes in here. And look, how many? How many did you get? I just must say on the box, surely. 192. You get 192 of these. 192. Now, remember, that's a lot more than you normally get. A lot more than you normally get. And what you do is well, I'll show you on the rounder ones here. What you do is you get your fabric, and then we'll put the graphics in for the round ones, and then you get your glue pen, and it comes with all of this. All of this comes in the kit. And it's Tilda fabric. I'll go through the fabric with you in a second. This is the one. Right now, this is a bit confusing. This one here is a different fabric, obviously, to this one here. But what you do is you bring the glue gun, and you put the glue pen on the cardboard, and you bring the fabric round, and because it's glued to there, first of all, don't be alarmed when the glue comes out and it's bright blue, because the glue does dry clear. But what you do is you bring the fabric round, and then you make several of them, and you can stitch. You see how this one's a circle one? You stitch them all together. You can stitch them together. Now, there's lots of things you can do. It's art. It's a piece of art on its own. Right, so that one there, that's the round one that I'm showing you now. So you get the Bumblebee charm pack. The Bumblebee charm pack, you get the glue pen, you get all the cardboard pieces, and you get thorough instructions. This is the charm pack you get with it. We can see it there. Well, I'll open the bag in a minute and I'll show you around all the fabrics in there. But that's the round one, has the Bumblebee fabric on it. And it's really beautiful. Now, I did a show, there you go, that's the round one there. Now, I did a show, and it's all Tilda fabric, remember, and you know how much everyone loves Tilda fabric, because they go so beautifully together. Now, the other day, I did a show like this with Sammy, and what she did was, these are just a couple of examples of what she did. We had a Bumblebee and a Bumblebee one, and so she can make a lovely picture. You could make a lovely picture. Just put them on a piece of fabric. She hand-stitched them. Oh, no, I think she just glued those to the fabric because they're in a picture frame. Or, of course, you could applique them. Look here, on this lovely soft fleecy blanket. She appliqued them. You take the cardboard out, and she appliqued them to that baby blanket. So you can do all sorts of things. She did another one where she put it on the back, she put it on a t-shirt. You take the cardboard out and then she kind of attached it to a t-shirt. You can make really, the diamond ones you can make lots of different things out of, but they're just the most, and I think, you know, it's the most fascinating thing to do. The round one has got, I'll go through the round ones in a minute, but they're very dainty and delicate, aren't they? So what you do is you create the shape with the ones that have got the square sides or the straight sides, and then you get a round one and you create the whole flower design. So as you can see, what Tammy did this for me earlier is she's cut the fabric out and she's literally daubed the glue onto the cardboard, and then she's just brought the fabric across the paper. And then what you do is you stitch each one together. She's hand-whipped those together or ladder stitched those together. You can zigzag them on a machine. You can do any kind of machine stitching if you want to on those as well. Just to create that lovely, lovely flower. What you can also do is you can applique it to like a cushion or something like that. You can get, we sell those duckbill scissors, and you can cut from underneath and take the paper out then once it's on the fabric and everything. But just a really, really, I mean, it's such a popular pastime. So that's the circular one there. And the one at the bottom there, they're both £28.95, is the diamond one. So you get the whole kit. There you get the whole kit. So you get a charm pack of the Tilda fabric. Now, in the round one, which I'm showing you at the moment, I'm just taking out the bag. Yeah, I'm just taking it out of the bag now. In the round one, you get the Bumblebee charm pack. So how much would this cost you normally? How much would a Bumblebee Tilda fabric cost you in a charm pack? If you have a look at this, right, so you've got all the... Now, Tilda always does this. She always puts two... They always put... It's Tone's company, isn't it? She puts two of each of the fabrics, but she puts them, like, wrong sides together like that, so that if you're going to stitch that one and that next one together, they're right sides together already. We've seen a lot of these fabrics, haven't we? Let me just try and flick that one up for you. I love that pattern. I absolutely adore. The Bumblebee fabrics are traditional little ditzy print with bumblebees on. You get all of these, so you could fussy cut. If you wanted to, you could fussy cut, but all the colours are going to go so beautifully together. You get the same sort of patterns look, but in different colourways. But they're all going to match. They're all going to work so well. Look at that. You see, and then when you get your little circular English paper piecing, you just place it in the centre there. And you could fussy cut if you wanted to. You could do half and half. Do you know what I mean? It's a really, really lovely, and it's a beautiful fabric to work with. Really gorgeous, 100% cotton. You know what Tilda fabrics are like. They're just out of this world. So you get, I'll go, oh, look, I love that one. Love, love, love that one. That's the back of that one, you see. Look, there's the front of that one, a really lovely, delicate pink. But don't they work well together? Don't they look beautiful together? Again, they're all going to match. They're all going to look stunning. They're all going to look beautiful together there. So you get the whole of that charm pack. You get the glue pen, and you get, where's the circular one here? You get 196 pieces you get in there. That's everything you get there. They're all... now, if you look on the back of this one, you'll see that you can get 28 patchworks out of this one. If you have a look there, you see, look, there's 28 of them, and they're all seven... There'd be seven... Because that's that. So you get 28 of these. You get the equivalent of 20 of these. And do you know what? You won't use half your charm pack. You'll have so many pieces in your charm pack left over to create other things from this gorgeous Bumblebee collection from Tilda. Really, really lovely, aren't they? So, that's the round one. And let me show you the diamond one now. So the diamond one, so you get 172 of these. You've got... now, Amy's going to have to remember which came out of which bag later, because there are lots and lots of bags suddenly here. You get a Pardon My Garden. You get Pardon My Garden charm pack with this one. These are lovely and perfect for doing English paper piecing as well. £28.95 for the whole kit, remember. Just have a look at that. Oh. Look at those gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fabrics. Look at this. Isn't that lovely? £28. You get the whole of that chart. Oh, look at that beautiful blue one. I've not seen that one before. Look at that. £28.95. And what you get is you get 172. No, it's more than 172, wasn't it? 192 of the diamonds there. And basically what you do is you cut a piece. Well, I'm going to just slide one out, right? Look how many. You're not going to use hardly any charm packs. What you do is you literally cut just like a quarter of an inch around the outside there, and then you put the glue on here, and then you just bend it over and press it down, and that's going to be held in place. And then what happens is you obviously have your corners like that. You can then stitch the next one to the next one to the next one. Now, we're calling them starter packs. I think it's the pack. I think it's just brilliant as a pack, because we have done the EPPs before, but we've never offered them with the pen. There it is. We've never offered it with the glue pen and with the fabric as well. Excuse me. I love it because it's Tilda fabric, tones fabric, Tilda fabric. You can make the most beautiful, because with these, look at this, right? You can make the star. You see this here? You can make, that's the shape that we've got here, you see, that's the one, that's the one that we've got here. So you can create star flower shapes like that, and just create your own. In fact, you know what you could do? You could join all of those together and make a huge patchwork, couldn't you? You could make a huge patchwork, whether you use them as decoration, because that's the circular one we were showing you earlier there. But this one, they're going to tessellate and work well together like those, aren't they? But this is the one we're showing you now. This is the diamond one with the Pardon My Garden Tilda range of fabrics. There it is, there it is. Now remember, you get the glue pen as well as all the paper piecing, as well as the charm pack, as well as the charm pack of Pardon My Garden. Now remember, there's 192 pieces there. So you can make, actually, tells you, you can make 32. You can make 32 of those. 32 of those. Oh dear. Right, lots of you texting in about the cheeky monkey. I'll do him next. I'll come back. I will come back. If you want to watch the whole show and then come in and buy afterwards, I will recap. But please be careful. Last time we did the EPP, everything sold out. Everything sold out. The bumblebee. I'm getting the cheeky monkey. Hang on, I'm just making sure I don't lose any of those. Right, this. Now, there he is hanging up from the ladder. It's actually called Monkey Friends. Classic monkey. This is just beautiful, isn't it? Now this comes in a kit. No. Right, how much do you think you could go into, if you went into one of those little, I'll just wait to come back to me. If you went into one of those little boutique-y shops that sell things like this, what price tag would be on here? $39.99? Do you know what I mean? It's just the cutest little thing. £19.95. Now, everything you need is in the kit. It comes in the most gorgeous. Look, this is how it comes. That's how it comes, right? Right, inside there, you can make two. I'll get everything out the bag in a minute. You can make two cloth monkeys from the Tilda Pardon My Garden collection, and you get multicoloured fabrics. You get wadding, sewing threads, needles, a wooden stick. In that bag, what you don't get is you don't get the stuffing, but we sell the toy stuffing, don't we? We sell the toy stuffing. Let me show you inside the bag, right? I'll just sit there. Oh, he's a bit lazy. Right, the way that Tone has designed the monkey. Right, she's only giving him eyes. You could draw him a face on. Do you know what you could do? You can, because Joe shows us how to do it all the time, you could stitch little eyes in there. Just have a look at look at his eyes. She's drawn them on, right? But you could stitch. They're just drawn on, but you could stitch little. Now, what was that stitch she said it was called? Not a French knot. Was it called an ambassador's knot? Anyway, look at this. So you get. Oh, this is so. Look how much fabric you get in here, right? You get enough to make two, right? Now, look, this is quite limited. I'm just warning you now, this is quite limited. If you want this, I would put this in your basket and check out straight away, or get on that phone line. Look at this. That's the other one. That's how the other one could be made out of. That's nice. We've just seen that fabric in the charm pack there, but this way you're getting look. Isn't it lovely? £19. Right, okay, I've just said, if you went into those designer shops, right, £39 for one, you've got enough in here to make two. I'm just folding the fabric up nicely so it doesn't get all creased. Because also, there he is, hanging around the set earlier. Tilda, pardon my garden material kit, classic monkeys. Right, let me just show you this then. Look, there's your template. So everything you need to know, there's your template, your patterns. That all comes in the kit. That all comes in the kit. But then there's not only that, because you've got the felt. Look, he's monkey size. You've got the face fabric. Look, you've got the face fabric there. And then you've got this little bit of wadding in there as well. Isn't that lovely? And then, but look, they've thought of everything. Look, they've even put little reels of thread. This the one for the face colour and the one for the body colour there. No, Natasha has made this for Freddie, her Freddie, and he just can't get enough of this. You've even got your iron-on bondina to attach the face and everything with. I need to warn you, these are going fast. We're now very, very low. We've only shown, thank you for joining us, but we've only just, but if it's in your basket, please, 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 check out your basket. I'll explain that in a second. So there's all the instructions. Have a look here. All the instructions there. And that's it, the one in the other fabric. Look, a picture of the one in the other fabric. But look, it's got so many, that's not the end of the instructions, there's all of these as well. Right, now I need to just give you a John Scott warning, right? If you've got one in your basket, you need to check out. You need to check out. Right, now, this is the reason we did the £2.95 P&P, because we're not like other companies. We won't physically take anything out of your basket. But just imagine, I'd got down to 10 of these, right? And 11 people had it in their basket. The first 10 would come along, they'd check out and everything would be fine. But when the 11th one came along, it would then say out of stock, right? So now you can check, if you know you want it, check out your basket now, because at midnight they consolidate your order and just charge you one P&P. So don't be thinking, right, very limited now, very, very limited now. I knew you would be, because it's been hanging around the set. Right, okay, I'm going to move on to the snails now. But you know what? This would be a lovely gift, wouldn't it? If you put all that in there, I'll just make sure I put it all away. I knew that'd be popular. We're moving on to the snails next. Oh, there they are. I've got a still of the snails. Again, it's the till. Oh, now look, the shell of that one is the same fabric as that monkey, but in a different colourway. All comes to you in a really... Oh, now, wait till you see the price of this one. Wait till you see the price. £11.95. I'm just packing all that one away, so it's all neatly done for you. That's cheeky monkey coming there. Right, now, again, you've got enough fabric to make 2 garden snails. There we go. £11.95. So here we go. You get everything. Materials for 2 garden snails. Look at them. They're so cheeky, aren't they? Just spin it round there. So you've got your fabric. You've got your fabric for the body. You've got your fabric for the shell. You've got interfacing. You've got string, you've got thread, you've even got a needle in this one, you've got a wooden stick, and you've got your instructions. £11.95. Look at them, they're gorgeous. Look how big they are. I bet you didn't think they were going to be that big, did you? Now, Natasha made these. Look, aren't they just cute? How lovely are they going to look as a decoration? £11.95. You get enough to make both of those in the kit. Now, again, the eyes have been drawn on. I think this one's been drinking. Got smudgy eyes. But, oh, it's got eyelashes. No, it's smudged. £11.95. But, again, you could stitch. Now, again, limited. Loads of you on the phone line. For this. Limited stock. If you've got them in your basket, please check out. These are the garden snails. Enough to make both of those snails. Look at their cheeky faces. Oh, Marion's asked a question. How do you colour in the monkey's cheeks? It's just blusher, just rouge, bit of makeup. Like that, just like you would do with yours, Marion, when you're going out, friend, on a date. Or you could just embarrass it, I suppose. It would blush then, wouldn't it? But please check out your baskets. Please check out your basket. These are two lovely snails here. I knew all of this would be popular, so I knew all this hour would go very, very quickly. There they are, the snails, for £11.95. Remember, you've got the Tilda Bumblebee English paper piecing starter pack for £28.95. Now remember, the Bumblebee one is the one with circles. The one with circles. That's the graphic at the bottom. That's the one with circles. Shall I move on to cupcakes? Oh, now there's a There's a small queue on the phone lines. There is a small queue on the phone lines. Can I ask for the aircon to be put on, please? I'm a little bit sweltery in here. Here you go. There's the final picture of your cupcake. Sammy made this very quickly for us earlier. Isn't it lovely? £12.95. Now, we use ours. I don't know where it's gone. Well, I have to say, no, I have to be honest now. Natasha made one of these for us right at the beginning when we were prepping. And we said to her, where is it? It's in her house. It's a pink cushion in her house at the moment. So we had to get Sammy to make one up for us this morning. But there's enough in there to make 3 cupcakes, right? So these are the 3 fabrics. And then this is the fabric for the cream on the top. Right, now I can tell you that the height is 9 centimetres. You get the cotton fabric, 3 lots of cotton fabric plus the cream fabric on the top. You get the red berries. Now, I would just say I'd keep these away from little children because I'll show you how they come, right? They come like... there they are. The berries come like this, right? They come like this, right? So please, please, please don't be giving them to little children, but you don't have to put the cherries on if you don't want to. You could sew a button on the top or anything you wanted to. £12.95 for three cakes you've got there. So that's less than £5, isn't it, for each cake? Try going to one of those fancy schmancy coffee shops and getting them off in front of £5. Yeah, or under £4.50. Yeah, exactly. Instructions. You get all the instructions. You get the pattern pieces. Everything. Look at that lovely frill around there. And do you know what you could do? You know what you could do is once you've made the ones in the kit, you keep the patterns, and you can make them from any... If you're doing like a summer fete or something like that, you could make loads of them using your own fabrics afterwards at £12.95. Now, if you need any more fabric... Now, I'm not sure that you could make these out of charm packs because I don't know if... And you'd need to be a bigger than a charm pack. But I've got a lovely charm pack here. I've got a Pardon My Garden charm pack. It's all Tilda. All Tilda. I will go through these. If I'm going too fast, please just... I'll be back and do them. Look. Right. I'm going to take that. I'm going to do this, right? Pardon My Garden. Well, this the other day, right? Well, I was showing charm packs. In fact, they were Tilda charm packs. And it was only when I got them all out like this and showed you exactly what you get from each of these charm packs. I mean, look at the I love this one. Look at the glorious fabrics that you get in here. This is why I think it's important for me to open one up and show... Oh, hang on, I'm getting a bit... I can't... Just put that one there. Oh, look, that's like the loveliest 40s chintz fabric. That one. The thing about Tilda fabrics is Oh, here's the blue one that the other monkey and the other... Oh, no, the other snail came in the green, didn't it? Oh, there's the one from the monkey over there. Reindeer fabric. Right, we're just checking, but we think the monkey has sold out. Always ring up and check, but it looks like the monkey is sold out. We're just checking stock for you now, but it looks like the monkey is sold out. I knew it would do. Look, I mean, I can keep going. I'm going to go until the end, right? So you get all of this for £16.95. Look, you get 2 of each of those. Aren't they glorious? Aren't they just beautiful? Now, they're all 5 inches, 12.5 centimetres, 5 inches square. That's what a charm pack is. 42 pieces you get in there. 42 glorious pieces. Aren't they lovely? I just move them across like, oh, I'll move them around that way like that. Oh, I love them. I love, 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 love. So that, for £16.95, you get 42 5-inch squares, pieces of beautiful, pardon my garden, Tilda, 100% cotton for £16.95. In fact, you could make the cupcakes out of them because it's got seamed, and because you get two charm packs and 2 fat pieces of fabric in each, you could actually make the cupcakes out of all these fabrics again afterwards. If you've made your 3 from your kit and you wanted to make more, you could get a charm pack and make even more. Beautiful. Now, the cupcakes are £12.95, which you can see there. You get 3 of them. I'll just show you the bag. You get 3 of them. These are the cupcakes. Cute little cupcakes. Now, what were we just saying, right? £12.95 for 3 of those. You try getting 3 real ones, a blueberry, a lemon, and a caramel, not that I know, salted caramel. Oh, they've got triple chocolate as well. £12.95. Aren't they lovely? Now, remember, if you bought more than one thing during the day, you only pay 1 P&P. 1 P&P for the whole day, remember. Aren't they lovely? If you need if you need to know anything, just give us a call, 0800 112 4433. That's the way to get in touch. Or, of course, you go through to sewingquarter.com. Or if you've got any questions, studio@sewingquarter.com on your email. And that if you need... Oh, yes, I forgot. How could I forget that? I'll leave the fabric there. Look at this. This book... Over 35 projects in here. Over 35. What a lovely present. If you do Easter... Now, what was I saying earlier? About how much would you pay for a decent Easter egg? Which has gone within a week, hasn't it? A day sometimes. You're going to have this. Forever, really, aren't you? As long as it lasts, £12.95. Let's have a good look through it. 35 irresistible projects. Really, now there's Tone. There's Tone in her house. I don't believe anybody lives like that because that's like perfection, isn't it? And it's like when Kirsty Allsop does her show and you kind of think, I wonder if her kitchen always looks like that. All the contents, the basics, the kitchen, all around the house, children's bedroom, the bathroom, the entrance hall. Just really, really gorgeous ideas for your house. And then all about fabrics to use. Now, of course, if you've got the Tilda fabrics, and these are going to work beautifully, aren't they? So different techniques that you're going to use. This is such a beautiful book. I just think everything, they're all techniques still. We haven't even got... Right, okay, entrance hall. This is what Hannah wants her entrance hall to look like, right? She hasn't got an entrance hall. You go straight into the lounge. But all the different things, like the cushions, everything, all of the details, even down to, look, embroidered slippers, floor mats... I mean, just irresistible, isn't it? Look, there's the slippers pattern. Instructions, both drawings and photographs all the way through the book. I love these. I've got a wishing tree in my lounge, Feng Shui wishing tree, and I've got hearts hanging from it. So these are beautiful, aren't they? Really, really lovely. And then wait till we get to the back, because you look at this, right? Wait till this, right? Wait till I get to the back of the book to see that, because that's I'm going to show you. Right, and then we've got bags. I mean, I could go on. I'm going to go on, actually. Dogs. Then we've moved to the kitchen. That was all the entrance hall. We've now moved to the kitchen. So look at that. I mean, it's such a glorious book just to look at. Look, cats. Imagine my Norman and Nellie's face if I suddenly turned up with one of those. Look at them, aren't they cute? Really, really beautiful. And then you've got fragrant strawberries. I don't know what they smell of. Beautiful wall hangings. Tapestries, all of this for £12.95. But I'm going to go through it again later. But what I want to do is just take you to the back. Look, there's inspiration in the book, but there's also aspiration because you can make all of them. You could make all of them because all of the patterns are in the back there. Really, really lovely. Obviously, the different colours, but you see, you can trace. Remember when I said, look at that one earlier, that heart? You can trace that writing off and transfer it onto your heart and embroider it. I just think they're all really, really lovely. I mean, obviously, excuse me, what you can't do is you can't cut them out, because obviously the blue is one pattern. That's the ice cream, I think, there. The black is the doll, I think, is it say there? That's just one. Doily. And then there's the cafetiere cozy and the cake dish. You know what I mean? So you'd have to trace them all off. But everything you need to know. And if you wanted to make them bigger, you could just photocopy them so they're bigger. There's an angel there. I mean, everything. Look, there's loads of stuff we didn't even go through. Look, let me just go through here. My house tapestry there, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Using all these Tilda fabrics. Angels. Made that for my friend Shimoy Mary. She loves angels. They're cute, aren't they? And then just carry on. You see, you've got the now conservatory. I haven't even got a conservatory on my house. Bowl of fruit, pears, roses, bunches of roses, horses in flight. Oh, look, garden angels. Everything is so exquisite and beautiful, isn't it? Then we've got the hobby room, needle case. Now, these are apt, aren't they? Needle cases. Small button bags. Fabric boxes. Everything you need in there for £12.95. What room do you want me to look at? Little update for you. Snails. Right. These, oh, you've got a picture of them there, but I'll have these here. Snails are now very, very limited. Right, if you're after the snails, excuse me, give us a call as soon as you can, or put one in your basket, but check out. That's all I'm going to say. You do need to check out if you want to confirm these. Running incredible, £11.95. You get enough in the pack. It's in a kit, remember, to make two. £11.95 to make both of those. Aren't they cute? Even to the string, the needle, the thread, the fabric, everything you need. The pen isn't included to put the face on, but I would embroider some eyes on, I would. They're cute, aren't they? Really, really beautiful. Right, that is extremely limited now. Extremely, extremely limited. So the monkey's definitely gone. Yeah, monkey's definitely gone. Oh, right, there's one monkey in stock. If you want the monkey, or you've got it in your basket, you need to check out or ring up now, because there's one in stock. That's it, one in stock. So if you haven't checked out, or if you're sitting home and you just tuned in, think, I'll have that, you can ring now. There's one in stock. Okay, cupcakes. How many cupcakes? I mean, oh, by the way. Very limited in the cupcakes now. There you go, there's the cupcake. You haven't got it still because it was only made this morning. Sammy made that for us this morning. £12.95. I mean, you get three cupcakes, enough to make 3 cupcakes in there. And the 3 different fabrics. Look, I'll just show you the 3 different fabrics. 1, 2, 3. Look, you get those 3 fabrics in there. Then, not those, that's something different. Just those. Right, okay, that's very, very limited though. I'll keep you updated. I will keep you updated. Right, now, the charm pack that I showed you earlier, Pardon My Garden charm pack. Look at that. You get all those pieces, right? I think it's 40. Do we say 40? 42 pieces. You get 2 of each pattern for £16.95. Which is your favourite? You see, you could do it differently, couldn't you? You could put all the blues together if you wanted. So you could make a blue quilt. Oh, look how beautiful they all work together. So that's your blue quilt. I'll take that one out. Yeah, hang on now. Blue. I'm just going to make a blue quilt and a green quilt. You see what I mean? How the fabrics work so beautifully together. That's a blue. Oh, now. What you do is, there you go. I'd have blue and a green. You see, those 2 could be in either, couldn't they? They can't decide, those 2. Aren't they lovely? Look at those, how they work so well together. You get 42. They're 5-inch squares, remember. You get 2 of each. 42 of them for £16.95. Oh, yes. Now, have you got it there? Has Amy got it? I need that before I do that, then. Okay, I've got an announcement about the last hour for you in a second, but I'll just carry on with this. If you want... I've put them separate, but they all come together like that. You get all of those for £16.95. All of those for £16.95. It's a Pardon My Garden by Tilda for £16.95. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous charm pack. So I'll just move that across there because English paper piecing. Now, these were very popular. I showed these at the beginning of the hour. The round one first is this one. It comes as a kit. This is what you can make with it, right? This is what you can make with it. Sammy did this one for us earlier. So for £28.95, obviously you don't just get that. You can make 28 of these. You can make 28 of these because there are 196 pieces. So what you get in the kit is you get all those paper piecing pieces, pattern pieces, English paper piecing. You get a charm pack of the bumblebee. You get the glue pen, and the glue pen comes with a refill. And you get the instructions on how to make it. So all of that for £28.95. Look, you see, this, and this. All these, I won't get these out, but these make this, right? These make this. That's how big they are. Isn't it gorgeous? Now you know how to do EPP, English paper piecing. We call this a starter pack, but really it's all you need pack, really, because all you really need is your glue, your paper piecing, and your fabrics. Now you're going to have more fabric in that charm pack than you're going to need in that whole kit for £28.95. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So that's the round one. That's the round one. But I've also got a diamond one. Let me just move that to one side. Right, this is the diamond one. I've already opened this. Look, you get all of these templates. All of those templates. There's 192. There it is. There's 192 templates in there. Again, it's £28.95. You get the glue pen, you get the paper piecing, you get the charm pack, and you get the instructions. And from this one, I haven't got one of these made up, but you can make that shape. That's the shape you can make. That's obviously the wrong side, where you've glued the fabric round. £28.95. This is English paper piecing templates. Aren't they lovely? So they're the two I've got today. I've got the diamond one, which I'm showing you now, and the round one, which I just showed you a second ago. £28.95. Right, I've got a little bit of an announcement to make from the last hour, because what happened was we had a kit to make a case for a tablet or I can't think of the word. E-reader. I keep wanting to say the make, you know what I mean? It's so easy to go, oh, pass me my, you know. Anyway, we had lots of people email in saying, oh, can I buy the... In fact, there was one lady in particular, wasn't there, that rang in and saying, can I just buy the pattern? And we were like, no, it's just the kit, it's just the kit, it's just the kit. So many people have emailed in saying they've already got their stash, they just want the pattern. So we can now sell you just, £7.95. £7.95. There are 5 different sizes. I'll spin it round for you. Look, there's 5 different sizes, and they've got the measurements underneath there. Excuse me, I need to get a slurp of my water in a second. There are 5 different sizes you can get, from the tiny reader right through to the big, big tablet there. All the pattern pieces, all of the instructions are all in there for £7.95. Have we got those 2 finished? Have we got the 2 finished things so I can show them what they look like as they're finished? At £7.95. Aren't they lovely? Again, the whole pattern, look, you can see there all the different shapes you can make, from the little reader there to the big tablet there to the little one there. They've got this one here has got like a little stand in it as well. You can make a stand by putting stuff in the actual bottom layer so it stands up. £7.95 for 5 different sizes of e-reader or tablet. The cover, it's the cover case. If Amy could bring me the... oh, there it is. That's the finished thing. That was the Amy Butler fabric kit earlier, but I just wanted to show you the size, really, but it doesn't matter. Only because there's just 5 different sizes in there, and Sammy had made us a big one and a small one, so you can see. At £7.95. Just for the pattern, that is, just for the pattern. Obviously, there are some of the kits left. If you want to ring the call centre, there's always a kit where you can make the whole, where you get the fabric and the lining fabric and everything like that. At £7.95 this pattern is. 0800 112 44 33 is the phone number. www.sewingquarter.com is if you want to just pop one in your basket for £7.95. Here we go. Here, you keep looking at that, and I'll just get the finished things for you. Okay. This is what they make. These are the two that Sammy made for us earlier. Obviously, the tablet isn't in it anymore because they were Sammy's personal ones. But this is one of the larger ones you can make. Now remember, this is the Amy Butler fabric. This came as a kit earlier. We're just selling the pattern in this one at £7.95. And then the smallest one is this one. That's lovely. That's also the Amy Butler in the plum there, and that's the smaller version there for her e-reader at £7.95. Just for the pattern though this time. If you want the kit, you can ring the call centre or go on the web and you'll be able to buy the kit if you want to from the last hour. But if you just want the pattern, it's just been made available to you now at £7.95. The kit was £18.95. If you want the Amy Butler and the lining fabric, we call it lining fabric, it's not lining at all, it's a really lovely cotton fabric. But if you want the kit, because that came with the thread as well, didn't it? It came with the thread, £18.95. So the pattern, £7.95. Okay, back to this hour now. Which one? The snails. Oh. Right, the snails, I'm sorry, my belt's about to, are running incredibly, incredibly low. These are lovely. This is how they come. This is the kit that they come in. Oh. This is what they look like. There's enough in the kit to make two. There's enough in the kit to make two. 0800 112 44 33. Sewingquarter.com. The graphics will be with you in a second. So in the package, in the lovely bag here, I mean, what a lovely gift. Isn't that a really, really, really lovely gift? You get the fabric. Can we have a close-up of the back of that bag then? You get the fabric for the shells. I just want you to come in close on the back of the bag so we can read the bag. Right. It's just here. So you get the cotton fabric, you get the interfacing, you get the string, you get the thread, you get the needle, you get a wooden stick, and you get the instructions. You don't, however, get any toy padding. But if you haven't got any, if you go on our web, you'll be able to find, we sell toy padding in bags like that, and it's fantastic. It's the one that Joe uses all the time. Just so you know, these are limited now. These are very, very, very limited. The monkey's completely gone. The cupcakes are limited, but these are very, very limited now. Aren't they lovely? Now, the piece of wood, you're wondering what the piece of wood's for, is for you to sit them on, so they sit up straight. I know, aren't they lovely? They're so cute. So cute. Because remember, it's coming from the Tilda, Pardon My Garden range. Oops, let that one fall. Pardon My Garden range. The only thing you don't get is the pen to draw the little eyes on. But you know what I do? If you've got a little bit of black thread, or any colour thread, green thread or anything, you could do little French knots or little, I can't remember what the knots are called that Jo does, but she's got little knots. I want to say ambassador knots, but that doesn't sound quite right, does it? 0800 112 44 33 is the phone number. Or, of course, you can go through to the web, www.sewingquarter.com. See these or anything you want, anything from today's show, you can just go through. Of course, we've also got a web shop that you can go to. But all I'd say is don't go searching on the web shop for items you've seen in my show, because the way it works... Hang on, I'm just going to put that there. Excuse me. The way it works is... when it's on our show, it's taken out of the web shop, just so we can have the big quantity in the show. 0800 112. Do you want to have a look at the web very quickly? I'm just going to let you see the web, because this is the way it works. So I'll show you how to go to the web shop. There's the web. If you're watching us now, that's the web. What you need to do, if you want to go to the shop, you just click on shop. No, you can go down the page. Look, there they are. There's the snails. You can go down the page. There's everything that we've seen today. The cupcakes, the charm packs, everything like that are there. Just click on them, put them in your basket, make sure you check out. Or, of course, you can go to the web shop. There's all the quilts from earlier. Okay. If you go to the top of the page, though, can we go to the top of the page? Top of the page. Right, see at the top left-hand corner, it says shop. You can click on shop. Don't worry about the bit in the middle because that's a little delay. There you go. So you've got pattern fabric by length. You've got all sewing machines. Just click on the department you want and you can go and have a look at anything that we have in our web shop. Not things that are on the show today. Just if you want to go and have a look at anything that's in our web shop, then please, please do. It's so easy. Click on it, pop it in your basket, but make sure you check out. We do 1 P&P for the whole day, which means you can check out as many times as you like, because it then gets consolidated at midnight tonight. Or, of course, you can ring the number, 0800 112 4433. The call centre are there 24 hours a day. Happy to take your call and ask. And if you ask a question they can't answer, they promise to get back to you within 2 working days, with the answer. It's the same with the email. If you email in with a question for them, if they can't answer it straight away, they'll then go to the designer or go to the department they need to, and they'll be back with you in 2 days with an answer. So, are we all right to go with these snails? At £11.95. I'm just moving my glass that way. £11.95. You get both of them in the kit. You have to make them, obviously. You get the fabric, you get the string. All you need is some stuffing. Now, what we used to in my day is you just shredded up old tights and stockings, and you filled them with tights and stockings if you haven't got any wadding. £11.95. They are very, very, very limited. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know why he's bouncing up and down. But if everybody who's got one in their basket checks out right now, then they'll be sold out. So if you've got one in your basket, make sure you check out now, then you don't miss out. Book. People want to see more of the book. Okay. This is lovely. This will help inspire you. But it not only to help inspire you, because every single project, there's a pattern piece. There's a pattern piece at the back of the book. So you could make anything in this book. The instructions. Where did I get up to? I got up to about here, didn't I? Oh, yeah, the angel. There you go. It's got written instructions, it's got photographs, it's got drawings. It's £12.95. If you're thinking about getting an Easter present, but not an Easter egg, for £12.95, do you know what? I think a lot of people would rather have a book that they're going to love and they're going to cherish, rather than, I mean, we all love Easter eggs, we all love chocolate, I know that, but you crack it open, you've eaten it, and then it's gone, and you feel sick. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this book, you can say, oh, makeup bag, that's nice, isn't it? Do you know, I wonder if that's the one Hannah made. Hannah's made her first project, producer Hannah. She's made her first project of a makeup bag. Rose water tapestry, oh, that's nice. And now also, all the embroidery tapestry you'd need, all the patterns are in the back. That's a small wall pouch, that one. Oh, look, that's lovely, isn't it? At £12.95. For the bedroom, pieces for the bedroom in there. Hot water bottle cover at £12.95. It's a So Pretty home style book. Now, let me just, by Tilda, if you just go to the back of the book, you see, you can carry on through, I mean, so many. Oh, how many did I say? 25, was it? 35. But look, there's all the patterns at £12.95. So Pretty home style book by Tilda. And look at, you see now, as I was saying earlier, you can't cut the patterns out, because obviously on that page you've got the wraparound jacket, you've got a leg I can see there without putting my glasses on, you've got the angel there, the bottom edge of the dressing gown there. Do you know what I mean? So you just have to trace off. So all the pink ones will be one, all the black ones will be another. That's the large rose there, and the small rose. They're the horses. Motif for button bag. See, what you could do there is you could just transfer that off and then embroider it onto your pin cushion. There's so many ideas. It's so lovely, isn't it? All that. For £12, sorry, take a very deep breath then, £12.95. It's a So Pretty home style. 0800 112 4433. Sewingquarter.com if you want to pop one in your basket. Now, if you've got a snail in your basket, you need to check out. You need to check out if you've got snails in your basket. Right, we're going back to the round paper piecing. This is the bumblebee fabric. So, Oh, that's a nice picture, isn't it? So that's it. That's the finish. That's what you're aiming to make. Now, for £28.95, you get more than just that. You get all of these. You get 196 paper pieces, paper patterns, enough to make 28 of these in there, right? But it also comes, for you £28.95, you also get your glue pen with a refill. And you also get, and this, look at that, you also get the Bumblebee charm pack. Now, I've got time here. I'm just going to show you. This is more of the, if you love the vibrant colours, because you could fussy cut, couldn't you? You could fussy cut all of these, but the fabrics are just out of this world. Now, remember, you get this charm pack in. You get this charm pack in the kit. It's called a starter pack, but I think it's everything you need pack, really, isn't it? Because you're getting the fabric, you're getting the paper pieces, you're getting the glue pen with a refill as well. Aren't they lovely? And then we go into the pinks there. So that last one I was showing you was very blue and green. This is very pink and green, this one, isn't it? I just love all the colours. But you're going to get all of these, right? You get 2 charm pack pieces, both 5 inches by 5 inches. Sorry, I'm leaning over while I unravel them. But there's so many of beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous patterns. Look. Really, really lovely patterns. And again, they're all Tilda fabrics. These are all the Bumblebee, from the Bumblebee collection. In fact, on this one I'm doing here, you can actually see little bumblebees on it. Look at that. All of those, plus these, plus this. Oh, wrong way up, John. For £28.95. There it is in the posh kit form. £28.95. But you're getting all of that that's spread out on the table now, £28.95. That's the round one, remember. The round one comes with the Bumblebee fabric, and the diamond one comes with the Pardon My Garden range. They're both £28.95. Aren't they lovely? Really, really lovely. Which one's your favourite? Have a look at this again from the overhead, just to see the colours you get in that one. That's the round one there. That's all of that for £28.95. And then, I can show you this as well. You get this one over here. It's a bit messy now. Oh, this one here, you get all of this. This is the diamond one. Also for £28.95. I've just scrunched them up a little bit there, but yours won't be scrunched up. Look. Oh, I love them. Which colourway are you going to go for? Or I suppose which shape are you going to go for? Because that's the diamond one. They're calling it a starter pack, you see. But the trouble is, I'd say it's all you need pack. So that one you're seeing there is the Pardon My Garden range. And the other one is the Bumblebee range. You get everything you can see there. The glue pen, the diamond, and there's 172 pieces. Now, there it is. That's the diamond one. Pardon My Garden, 172 paper piecing patterns, and the glue gun, and a refill for the glue gun as well, at £28.95. Right. Oh, now, if you're after... Oh, it's that one there. No, I've got it here. If you're after a charm pack on its own, it's the Pardon My Garden, isn't it? Yeah. There it is. Pardon My Garden. If you just want the charm pack, if you don't want to do English paper piecing, but you want to do something else with it, £16.95. It's a charm pack, each piece 5-inch square. £16.95. Isn't that lovely? Really, really, really lovely. Okay, so what you get in there is you get 42 pieces. In fact, let me show it to you out, because this is it over here. Not that one, it's this one. So look, if you imagine you've got all of these 42 pieces, about just over 40 pence a piece of fabric, but look at them all. Look at them all there. You get 2 of each pattern, 2 of each colourway going on there for £16.95. It's a bit messy, I haven't done it very neatly, that one, but it's very haphazard and rococo, isn't it? It's not like I could like to call it. Haphazard. It's lovely. Look at, have you seen it? There you go. Look at all the colours. Vibrant, gorgeous colour. That's that. 42 of them. You get 2 of each pattern, 2 of each colour for £16.95. And of course, the charm pack, as I say, is 12.5 by 12.5 centimetres, 5-inch squares of all of those. And they're just really, really gorgeous fabrics, aren't they? Really, really lovely fabrics. That's Pardon My Garden, that one, Charm Pack, $16.95. So, up cupcakes. Cupcakes. These are nice, aren't they? Now, we've used ours, or Natasha's using ours, as a pin cushion, but you could use them as decoration. Maybe you're in a cake shop and you want to have lovely decoration in your window, but you don't want real cakes in your window. You get 3 fabrics, this one, and this one, for the paper case, and then you get that as the cream on the top. And then you also get, what else do you get in here? I'll tell you now. You get the cotton fabric, you get the interfacing, you get the red berries, you get the thread, the needle, the wooden stick, and the instructions, and it all comes like that. In a beautiful, beautiful, like old-fashioned paper carrier bag. £12.95. Now remember, the monkey has sold out. The snails are very, very, very... Right. If you've got them in your basket, you're not guaranteed to get them. So what we're saying is more people have got them in their basket than there are in stock. So you need, if you've got the snails in your basket, you need to check out straight away. Straight away you need to check out. And now I can't guarantee your order. So if there are 10, say, and you're number 11 or number 12, you won't get them. So we never take it out your basket, but if you don't check out before the others do, then you lose it. Simple as that. But that's why we've done that £2.95 P&P, you see. So you can check out as often as you like. If you know you want something, then please, please, please check out straight away. You don't get... It's not like other places where I know, because I've ordered a book and some shampoo, and then I've ordered it, and then thought, oh, I now need... I don't know, an Actifry. You have to start all over again, don't you, when you go there? Whereas you can order all the way during the day, order, and at the end of the day, all consolidates, £2.95 for one day. Right, now, tomorrow, I'm on tomorrow. What have I got tomorrow? Oh, I've got Spring Fair tomorrow. I've got Fun with Fat Quarters at 8 o'clock. I wish they'd put the guest's name on there as well. Fun with Fat Quarters at 8 o'clock. We've got 9 o'clock Chef's Apron. At 10 o'clock, more fun with Fat Quarters Part 2. And 11 o'clock, Studio Organiser. I can't tell you who the guests are, but make sure you join us. Thank you so much for your company today. Well, the end of the show came very quickly. I'll see you tomorrow at 8.
Sewing Quarter is at the very heart of sewing, as we bring you all things sewing and quilting. The team behind us live and breathe sewing day to day. We strive to bring you exclusive offers, exciting live demonstrations, and most importantly, we will custom cut fabric to your specification in our very own cutting room. We will also be bringing you TV exclusives that you won't be able to find anywhere else. So come and join us today at the Sewing Quarter.
Welcome to the Sewing Quarter!